Hello, everybody, and welcome to the penultimate episode of Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation. I love that word. I don't get to use it enough.
Ooh, penultimate. I was gonna say
Thank
nice.
you. Yeah. I mean, they're all ultimate episodes, but this one's the penultimate
The
episode.
penultimate.
Yeah.
This is Lauren and I's second penultimate episode this week.
Oh,
No,
damn.
Oh shit.
it is also the penultimate week of August.
Yeah, that's true. You're living your penultimate life. It's good. Fantastic. Nice work. So yeah, this is the very 41st episode, which means, as someone in chat pointed out, that the answer to life, the universe, and everything is Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation's finale. That's it. So good. Yeah. So we've got this episode and one more, which is going to be at a weird time, and I'll say this now, and I'll say it again at the end of the last episode. If you want to catch the last live episode. Not the last live episode of us playing together on twitch.tv/D&D, but if you want to catch the last episode of Tomb of Annihilation, it will be on Tuesday. It'll be on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. So there's this day, then there's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then the last episode. Because PAX would be, normally we would do the Friday, but there's a PAX, and then right after PAX, we're going to be starting Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So I guess there won't be. Someone asked in chat what would happen. So I appreciate JC Less Than Three's faith in all of you. Like, what will happen if they finish it today? I was thinking it's more like what will happen if they all die today. But there may or may not be an ultimate episode.
Speed run strats.
Right.
Speed run.
Oh, so this is the part where Dave goes into the corner and just equips and unequips his helmet over and over until you all drop through the floor into the 6th level.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect.
Why do you think I rested in this exact alcove? If I keep running into the alcove at just the right thing, jumping.
So normally we would ask everybody what they're up to and what they're doing and how's things, but I think we should just jump right into it and save the preamble for the postamble instead. What do you think? Should we do that? Should we just jump into it?
Sure.
Anybody have any
I feel like you have a lot of faith in our ability to not go to the very end.
Yeah.
I was pointed out last time that while we long rested, I forgot to roll my hit dice. So can I do that?
Oh yes, sure, yeah.
Short
I think
rested.
I did it at the very end.
You short rested. You didn't roll any hit dice. That's okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Nice work. Starting off on the high rolls.
And the
Okay.
low.
Never mind. I take it back.
I gotta do both. I gotta hit both sides.
I rescind my accolades. Is that all you want to spend?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when last we saw you, the group of you were in a hallway several levels below the surface of the earth, down deep below the jungles of Chult, and you're clearing out level 3 of the Tomb of Annihilation. Who's everybody possessed by right now? Ishi, Nang,
Yeah.
Melavora, Moa. Arcturus has a new friend.
I have Papazotl.
That's right. Yeah. So it's Alessandra meets Arcturus. You have an arrogant bird, an arrogant bird occupying you, and then Malik. I
can't remember his name. I'm so sorry.
Rude.
Ejin. It's Ejin.
Ejin. Scared boy.
Yeah.
More like Speed Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Speed boy. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ejin is the
Bunicorn.
That's
Bunicorn.
right. Yeah, the fickle and unpredictable bunny rabbit corn. Okay, perfect.
Almirage, I think they're
Mhm.
called.
Bunnicorns. It's fine.
Bunicorn. It's
Yeah.
cool.
So
It
yeah.
just makes me think of the dumb Bunicorn from one.
So the last thing we saw was Arcturus suddenly being like, we're going this way, follow me, and heading down the hallway.
Yeah.
So before you, Arcturus, you see a squarish shaped room. I guess it's more rectangle. And I will read its description to you. This is a 4-columned portico juts out from the far wall, beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above a shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls.
What are the frescoes?
You want to take a look at them?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
so
walk in and
the
take a
east
look at
wall, the
frescoes.
east wall of the tomb, shows frescoes, 2 on each side of the shrine, which is to say right here. So on either side, you see the frescoes, and one of them shows a frog-like behemoth using its tentacles to help a bunch of humans knock over a mighty statue. The statue is of a like a large Omuan man with a tattoo of a labyrinth kind of covering his shoulder and part of his chest. And he's being toppled over. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hands as if sowing seeds. The next fresco along shows a frog-like behemoth wrapping its tentacles around a giant crocodile as Omuan hunters stab the crocodile with their spears. In the foreground...
Good. Fuck that crocodile.
Right?
I hate crocodiles.
In the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to his open mouth. On the other side of the shrine, a frog-like behemoth with 4 Omuan hunters riding on its back finds a small boy in the jungle. The hunters seem elated. In the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other. And then the last fresco shows the behemoth wallowing in a shallow pool as Omuans offer it urns of food and treasure. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see it grasps a lit candle.
It would appear that this is the walls of history tell all in the plaque.
Ooh, maybe they're not in the right order. Maybe we got to do something to do with that. That seems like a thing that might be a simple thing.
Maybe.
So
going on
Ishi,
here?
after you speak, Nang says, "Hey, there's just coins just sitting there. You should definitely grab those coins."
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Nang. We could use them. It's just 5 more coins. How much gold do you have anyway?
Like none, because
Yeah.
it turned to rust in
See?
a box.
So you could go from having none coins to 5. Look at them,
make
so
a good-
sparkly.
You make a solid point, Nang. I could go from having none coins to having 5 coins. That you're right about that.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, I could go from having 1 life to having none lives, which is like way worse. And
I had that happen. It's not great.
We hear Ishi's side of the conversation, right? It's only okay.
Yeah.
Are you maybe wait to find out if the coins will kill you before you steal them?
Well, that's what
Like
I was
you-
trying
yeah.
to explain to Nang.
That's a good argument. Did it work?
I mean, he can't do anything about it.
Oh, true.
What are these like pillars? You said it was a portico.
Yes.
What is a portico?
I think it's one of the 3 Musketeers.
It's like a deck that has the shade over it. It's like pillars and then like.
Are you familiar with neoclassical architecture?
No.
Okay. it's
we'll
pretty
get
much
with the program.
it's pretty much just like a bunch of columns holding up like Luigi said, like holding up like a little roof area. Technically, let me see. Technically, the description of a portico is a porch leading to the entrance of a building or extended colonnade with a roof structure over a walkway supported by columns or enclosed by walls.
Then it's not a portico, is it? Because there's no
I
room.
know. It's like a pseudo portico.
Maybe they should have just used words that people actually knew.
This is Dungeons and Dragons, okay? You're not
I
allowed
know
to use
what a portico is.
I've learned lots of
But it's
words
not one
from
of those.
dragons.
Where are the frog masks?
Dave, don't worry
come
about
on.
it. There's only one more portico after this. This is merely the penultimate portico.
Where are the frog masks?
The
In the room?
the frog masks are 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. They're these.
Oh, so it's these little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, scout one.
I look at the last mural that has the person whose face is like cracked. Like there's
Last meaning furthest right.
I think so.
Like if you're facing them this way.
The one you described last.
Yeah, I described them north to south.
Okay, so this one's the
Yeah.
one with the person that was cracked and they had the flame, the candle.
Yes. Yeah.
Malik or Melivora, one of you two can produce flame. Perhaps you should put on a mask and
light a candle.
I don't have any candles, but yes.
Oh, I might still have candles. I do. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a torch. It's just like a candle.
Yeah.
I can kind of see where you're going with this, but also one of them had a chicken in it, and I don't think we have one of those.
Well, we have a candle, evidently, but not a chicken. So perhaps we should try that first.
I could turn into a chicken, but I don't really want to be headless.
Oh, Jesus. We don't have a chicken, so Melivore to turn into one and we'll hack your head off.
Well, first, the things that don't involve hacking people's head off. Malik?
Just saying.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I can summon animals.
Can you summon a chicken and a bug for someone to eat? Who likes eating?
I can conjure animals, but I'm pretty sure if you cut their heads off, they would disappear.
You don't need to argue about any of this. Just light the candle.
Well, I mean, you're telling someone else to do it. Why don't you do it?
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Papazzato's like, good. Yes. Make them do all the hard work.
Look, I may not do it, but we probably got to do all the things, right? If this is anything like the other puzzles.
Where did they expect one to find a chicken in this place? Really?
Maybe through the double doors over there. Maybe there's.
Yeah, you open the door and there's just chickens. It's just full of chickens.
Could be
That
Zelda.
would
Okay?
not be unexpected to me.
It's true. At this point, opening a door to find a room full of fucking chickens would be so good.
We found the dungeon keeper
man.
hatchery. That's it.
Yeah,
You know, like
it's fine.
it's fine.
All right. So, what are you gonna do? What is the plan? You have a candle. You have the ability to produce Melivore can
I'm
produce
going
flame.
to lead.
It's fine.
I roll lead and charisma.
I also bet that we got to
Fucking
throw.
stress that number.
Yeah, you get trapped in warp space.
I also bet that we got to throw the coins into the middle part, like they do in the
Probably.
picture.
Well, then you can do that.
I'm just gonna grab those. Like walk over, grab all the coins.
Okay.
Put on one of the masks
Yep.
first.
So there's like an altar or like a tomb, right, in this
There
room
is,
as well.
yeah, there's
right
a
here.
sarcophagus, like an unadorned sarcophagus at the back. And then there's this altar. And Ishi, you walk over and scoop up the coins.
I do indeed.
Yeah, so looking at it, there are on the altar, there is a 6-inch tall stone statuette of a froghemoth with an inscription you can't read on the base. There's a copper bowl containing what look like rat bones. You're a kobold. You know exactly what rat bones
I know
look
what
like.
rat
It's
bones
definitely
look like,
rat bones. Yep.
Okay.
When you see those, Nubub makes a nervous squeaking noise and like hides in your collar.
It's okay.
There are four dead cockroaches, a green wax candle with a salvageable wick, and then 5 loose gold coins.
They did the puzzle for us.
The rat. Okay, here's the deal.
Okay.
We'll do the things in the order that they're on the wall from the first one that Adam described to the last one.
Who's Adam?
Just a voice I hear in my head sometimes.
Oh my god, you too?
Here's the deal. We'll do them in the right order. All the stuff is here. We don't need extra stuff. It's all here on the thing.
There's no chicken.
Yeah, but the rat bones
Aren't chicken bones.
Yeah, but
what's
everything
happening
else is here. So
with the chicken? Sorry, I missed.
Can I
exactly what you
read
said.
the note on the bottom of that
It's
thing?
neck or something?
So yes, Arcturus, you can. It says in Old Omuan, "Give thanks to me as others have done since the dawn of time."
And I pick it up and I say, well, this says, give thanks to me as others have done since the dawn of time. So.
And in your head, you hear Papazzatl say, "Typical, arrogant froghemoth. You don't see me building a shrine to myself. I don't need it. Everyone knows how excellent I am."
So when we do the
when we met a froghemoth, it was not doing any of these things that one would give thanks for. It was trying to kill us. I don't really see why we need to do this at all, actually.
because there might be a sword in there. Now,
Do you think a froghemoth would have a sword?
Maybe there's another staff. Look, we broke the last one.
Yeah, Moa's like, "Oh." My stick.
Make it more durable next time.
Or there's one of those eyeballs in there, and I think we need more of those. I don't have enough of colorful eyeballs yet.
Well, how many eyeballs do you have? One,
I have
two,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8.
I have the red one.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
8. There's 8 total.
There's 8 total, but Melivora won't give me the red one.
I nearly died for this one, so
It's fine. I'm not saying you should give it to me.
Technically, we've all nearly died for all of the things in this tomb, so
that's fair.
Okay, well,
so opening it.
we can stand here and talk more, but I think we know what we have to do. Like, what's the
Melivora takes the candle.
Whoa.
and-
Whoa.
No, not
We've
in
got
order.
all of them except one. These rat bones aren't going to do. You don't give an offering of a dead creature. You like kill a creature, right? You're gonna have to find something to kill, or like what is the chicken like doing on the thing?
Being dead.
It's headless.
The description here is a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other. So there's like
Okay.
probably blood squirting out of the chicken's neck. And
Well, that's like legit, right? Like a blood sacrifice. We could probably just use our own blood.
are you
Yeah.
volunteering, Malik?
I mean,
Malik,
fine.
if you want to make a religion check,
Yeah. I would love to. I'm bad at this, but that's okay.
boom.
Wow.
That
Nice.
does. I would say you're on the right track. Like that does seem to be
That
the
tracks,
case here. That it's not necessarily about literally sacrificing a chicken, but like the idea of life or blood.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right.
What are you gonna do?
Melivora, do the first one. There's a candle here on the altar. Here. Give it
Okay, takes the candle, produce flame, lights the candle.
Okay.
We should,
Mask on.
Mask. Wait.
Okay, so you stop. You stop. You're like
Pauses.
about to light the candle.
hold on. We should put the idol in the middle of the thing so
Yes.
that we're doing it towards the.
There is like a dusty like circle where Arcturus picked the statue up, where it was sitting for ostensibly quite a long time.
Snuffs the flame. Goes and gets a mask. Puts
Okay.
the mask on.
Okay.
Faces the idol.
Yep.
Frankly, I don't think I'll be worshiping or giving tribute to.
Okay,
And
that's
there's
fine.
4 masks, so you better suck it up and deal with it, Arcturus.
Okay. So you put your mask on, and
Why don't one of you just do it twice?
you light the candle,
Then we would have to take the mask off. to
and
put the other
then what do
mask
you
on.
do? You light the candle, and what do you do with it?
I think just tries to imitate the image as much as possible.
It was a still image of someone holding a lit candle. so.
Yeah, she freezes and holds a lit candle
Okay. Nothing seems
dramatically.
to happen.
are you standing under the little not a portico?
Do you want me to stand under there? She says, frozen,
Yeah.
trying to imitate a still image.
Yeah, you go stand before the shrine thing.
Okay. She goes and stands before the shrine.
No, if you're so starved of something,
Because
to
the
worship,
shrine is here. So you light the candle, and you're just gonna hold it forever, or what are you gonna do with it?
I mean, I'm probably going to wait till everyone else does the other thing.
Okay. So you're standing there holding the candle.
I want
So
a
we
frog
got-
mask. Give me this.
Okay. All right, Malik, you walk over, you put a frog mask on.
AC, did you want to do the gold one? I'll do the blood one if nobody
Yeah,
else.
I got the gold one. It's fine. I
Okay.
got the.
Mine is the most valuable blood after all.
So what are you gonna do, Ishi? Describe.
Wait, so are any of you guys like you're all putting on frog masks? Are any of you going under the portico yet, or no?
No, I think we got to stay in front of the shrine. I was mistaken. I thought that was the shrine.
Oh yeah, no, the shrine's over
That's-
here,
That's the
Yeah.
sarcophagus.
and then
that's the
that's the
shrine.
sarcophagus. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it over here in front of the shrine.
Okay. All right. So who's doing the next thing?
What is the next thing?
I don't know. Who's doing a thing? Like, I just need to know what's going on.
So we have like from the rightmost one, it was the candle. and
Melivora
then-
lit a candle and is just standing there holding it, wearing a kind of goofy looking frog mask.
Yeah.
This
and
is her
then
life.
What's the next fresco, Adam?
From the south up.
No, from the whichever one the end.
You
is the
started.
light one.
You
I don't think
started.
there's any kind of order necessary.
The one Melivora is standing in, the candle one, was the last one. If we go from the top to the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Probably doesn't matter. Or if
Yeah.
it does, then we've already done
All
it.
right. All right. So do your thing, Dave. Do your.
Yeah. So
You can do the eating the
Uh,
cockroach one.
I could do the eating the cockroach one.
Or the blood sacrifice one, or both.
Yeah, all right, I'll do both. If you're RP being like, no, I'm too good for this because I'm part of Bizarro.
Yeah, Arcturus is just standing back, like surveying everything that's happening.
Is that
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Like he's definitely made the point of that he's not going to be worshiping any or like laying sacrifice to any other gods.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that there's the pretense that it's about Istitia, but it's probably more about Papa's Huddle, but it's about Istitia, definitely.
Okay, so what is Malik doing?
Okay, I eat one of the dead cockroaches.
So you pick up a cockroach and it's like, oh, okay, it's gross, and it like smushes in your mouth, and it tastes like a bad, crunchy, disgusting thing.
Can't be that bad.
I mean, he's not used to eating garbage, so okay.
And I guess there's what were these things like sitting in? Is there like a little container?
There was a little bowl with, or no, the dead cockroaches were just laying on top of the shrine, and you just ate one.
Okay, but like the bones and
there was a copper bowl containing rat bones.
Okay, that's where I put the blood. I put it in the bowl.
Okay, so where do you get the blood from? Just like cut your hand and drip some blood into it. Okay, great. You eat a cockroach, you cut your hand, drip some blood into the bowl. Melivora is holding a candle.
Last one's money, right?
Yeah, I got it. Is there another frog mask? Because I think that's important.
There was 4. Yeah.
There are 4, yeah.
Yeah, grab the frog mask.
Put it on.
Like over my awkward snout.
Right, you have your hat on and then your the frog mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you put it like on there, or is it like, or is it on the end?
It's end of your nose.
And then I cast the 5 coins onto the shrine again, like I'm giving them back.
Okay. All right. So you throw the coins onto the thing, and yeah, you hear a stone, like a grinding sound, coming from the sarcophagus. This faint grinding noise.
Oh baby, it's treasure time.
Yeah, you hear.
You know what? You ate a cockroach, Malik. I think you deserve this.
Okay.
It's just protein.
It's crunchy, gross, old protein now.
Yeah, I could have found a fresh one. I'm sure there's plenty around.
It's been so strange, Melivora, traveling with people who are used to different you know what? Never mind.
I mean, I've eaten cockroaches. It's just I wouldn't have eaten that one.
It's not so much eating a cockroach, it's just that you found this one already dead lying on the ground.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. There's varying levels of when it's okay to eat a cockroach. Okay, so
I mean, I know that
when you're a raccoon, totally acceptable to eat a cockroach.
So Malik, you walk over to the sarcophagus, and as I said, it's like basically like a big squat stone box, and that's kind of it. And it's got a lid that you, What do you want to do?
Okay. And it made like a sound of perhaps opening something.
Something shifted inside. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll try and push it open.
Okay. All right. So it is. It's not sealed anymore. So you slide it, and it thunk lands open behind it. Inside, there is a rotting leather quiver with 20 brittle-looking arrows in it. There is a bundle of bones, and there is a pair of bracers. The bracers depict froghemoths on them, and the froghemoth's tentacles are all grasping arrows. They all are holding arrows in their tentacles.
Ishi, you shouldn't have thrown out your bow when all of your arrows got rusted.
Threw it out. I'm still got the bow.
Like it's really
I pick up the like quiver, and I'm like, Ishi. And I like throw it like with weird accuracy.
Catch the.
Okay. The thing is all rotting, right? Like the quiver is not well. It's like it's been sitting. It feels like it's been like sitting in a damp box.
I take all the arrows out.
Okay, a couple of them break.
My own like quiver, and then just leave them.
Okay, yeah, just kind of set it back down. The arrows are in equally like water damaged shape. You could still fire them, but yeah, you have your own quiver, so you put them in there.
I mean, here's the thing.
So do you think the bracers have something to do with arrows?
Oh yeah, these are braces of archery. Like there is just no.
There's no way they're anything else.
So what does that mean? What do they do, Malik?
They give you not the smallest amount of bonus to ranged attacks, but one more than the smallest.
Imagine improving at archery, the minimum possible amount you could improve, then double that.
Then double that. Yeah. But they're gonna have the frog hemoth in them, so that might be something.
Yeah.
Is that one of the other 9 gods?
Yes.
Sure
Ishi,
is.
you've got 2 magic items right now?
I have. Yes, one of them. Yes.
I think
yes,
Arcturus is
2.
asking about attunement slots. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can still.
Well, the problem is, we all seem fairly well situated with our particular.
Do you really
possession.
want a frog hemoth? In
Yeah,
your-
but the frog hemoth might be cool.
And,
Yeah, but you won't be able to walk on the
Nang Nang's
ceiling.
like, hey, Dick, I'm cool.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm taking this.
Okay, so you just grab the razor. He's like, come on, Kubazan, let's do this thing.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So I assume you're foregoing the roll.
I am foregoing the roll.
Okay.
You're such a good match.
All right, so the bracers glow as watery light ripples across the walls. A monstrous, tentacled shadow rises from the sarcophagus, and the air fills with the stench of a swamp. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. You are brave to summon me. Together, we will crush the Undying One. And apparently, Kubazan is just a little ways away from being Macho
kinda
Man,
like him.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
I love
Oh
him.
yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, done. So Kubazan is Macho Man Randy Savage. Let's see if you get possessed by.
Please,
Do
please
you want
don't.
odds?
It's a
Odds
deep
or
fist,
even?
right?
Odds or even on Kubazan.
I'll take odds on Kubazan.
Okay.
When
all
he
right.
possesses you, he's snapping into.
Kubazan it is.
Yes,
Kubazan it is. Oh yeah! So Nang Nang is you vomit forth a frog, a little frog shaped shadow, and the two of them tangle across the room, and eventually.
got a complex.
Eventually, the froghemoth picks Nang Nang up and throws Nang Nang back into what was Nang Nang's item originally?
The egg, which I have.
The egg, which is in your inventory, but you're not actually touching it, and it disappears back into the egg, and then Kubazan flies into you. So Kubazan the froghemoth, I will give you.
Please.
I'll
I
give you
wish
the
this.
hand.
Egg a
handout.
magic item?
I am really
It is,
hoping.
yes.
I'm really hoping this is
They
a good
are.
power because
Everybody
I
does,
gave
dude.
away such a good power.
It's gonna. I
Gives you
mean,
more arms.
it may change some thoughts about your current situation. I will also
Ooh.
send you. I'll whisper you the flaw in the power.
Sweet.
All right, so elf, and then this way it shows up in chat so they can see it too. So there's your flaw, which I mean, you know. and then
My
thi-
whole
this,
game.
This is the one that I think might be interesting to you.
Holy shit.
So so you feel this sudden rush of energy as Kubazan's power flows into you. And Kubazan is like, "Ugh, that's better. Ugh, I'm alive again. Where are we? Why am I so short?"
We're in your tomb. In the tomb.
Oh, I remember now. That evil lich. Oh boy, he's gonna get what's coming to him.
I agree. Let's get him.
And you look around, and Kubazan's like, "Oh, who's this? Ooh, who are your friends?"
We got Malvora and Arcturus and Malik.
And when he's like Arcturus, Kubazan's like, "Oh boy, oh I know that one. I don't like that Papazoddle very much, but well, your other friends, they look tough. Are they tough?"
They're tough.
"Oh yeah, let's go fight some monsters."
Except for Malik, he's kind of weak.
Yeah.
Fast.
And you can just feel like you don't realize you're doing it, but you're like flexing your arm muscles while you're looking around. And so you look at Ishii.
Yeah, where's Jort? We need Jort.
Ishii's just looking around, and you're just like,
Oh my god, is this the strength version of Mario?
Yes, it is.
So now Ishii really has the best stats of any
23 strength. Holy.
Ishii's strength is 23 now.
Oh my god, can we give you a better weapon then?
Maybe.
That's why I thought now you don't have to go looking for a dexterity weapon because you're incredibly strong.
Oh, I can give you the Staff of Striking.
Yeah.
Because it's like a +3.
Oh, I'll give you the egg, and that'll give you a spell slot. That's good. That's good.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The egg is the thing that stops you from dying, but you didn't tell us the other thing. No, not dying.
It was the poison. Yeah.
Poison resistance and spell slot.
Yeah. But Ishii only told us about one of those things.
So do you want to take a short rest for repurposing magic items?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
I think it's worth it, yeah.
Now the trick though, Dave, you have not resisted possession by Nang Nang yet. So if you get the egg, you have to try to resist Nang Nang.
I'll try and resist Nang Nang.
Okay. All right. So
I'll spend inspiration on it.
It's a charisma. It's a charisma save. So Ishii takes out the egg and unfolds it, and then Malik, you put your hand on it to pick it up.
Yep. I'm gonna spend inspiration on it because actually, do we want someone with? I need the AC actually, really. So I'll keep this.
Quarterstaffs are versatile, right?
So Arcturus,
Yeah.
while this is happening, Papazotl, nice. Papazotl is like, oh, wonderful, Kubazan's back. Well, he may be strong, but he's a fool, so we should be able to keep him under control.
That's not much different from the way things usually are.
Yes, well, he's going to be a lot stronger now, so just keep him up front with the rest, and we should be all right.
Okay, so I resisted. I'll give you the Staff of Striking.
Okay.
It currently has... Oh, we did a long rest, didn't we? Or did we do a short rest?
We haven't done a long rest.
You haven't done a long rest.
Okay.
So when you mark down how many uses it's got, when you drag it in, you've only got 4 uses out of 10.
And it does an extra d6 damage per use, or
for each charge that you.
Yeah, if you drag it from the SRD and then open the thing in your inventory, it's got the full description or whatever.
Okay.
And I've got.
Did the Staff of Striking belong to anyone?
No.
Okay.
No, the staff was it's the goat-headed staff you found on the corpse of the
There was
dead
no
adventurer.
goat god.
I'm just I don't know the 9 gods as well, so I'm like, wait, which ones was which?
Yeah.
So is the egg a pile of power?
It is, yes.
Okay. Just so I can drag it in.
Now, Pearl of Power that also gives you resistance to poison.
Sick.
Yeah. It's also got a little shadow of a grung floating around in it.
Pile of poison. That's not right. Not pile of poison. No. Okay. Sweet.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
Okay, and I need to do some. I need to put a spell in it, don't I? Regain expended spells. Oh, that's more fireballs.
There you go. Getting geared up. Okay, cool.
Sweet. All right, shall we move on? There's only one room left on this floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Quick sweep. Is there an eyeball in this room?
There is not. No.
Melibora says that out loud.
I mean, in your heads, but not, anywhere else.
yeah.
Oh, right. There was a room here, right?
There is a set of doors
That we
there.
haven't opened. Okay.
All right, cool. So Ishii, armed with the goat-headed staff, and you're now, you're real excited. Kubazan.
Just so you're aware of what this is, it's a d6 plus 9, and I have a plus 12 fucking.
Yeah, because you get a +3 for the staff.
For the staff,
it's a +3 magical
for my
staff.
proficiency, and then +6 because of strength.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah, you're incredibly strong.
That'll make up for the at least.
Yeah, so you come down to the hallway, and you see this set of double doors at the end.
All right, let's check it out.
Mm-hmm. So this door is carved with leering and laughing skulls. Yeah, rusty hinges.
I open it.
And give it a push. Okay. All right. Yeah, it opens. So let me just clear the first door here. So in the room, about 10 feet in, a thick tapestry curtain hangs from wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment, nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
I don't know how much I like the idea of there being a cloth drape here because that obscures my vision of the rest of the room.
I thought you were about to go into song for like a second.
Kubazan, the singing frog.
I mean, I can if you want, but my singing voice is not great. All right. Can I like push past it?
Yeah, you can pull it pull it aside. It's on. If you look up, it's hanging on a rack, and you can slide it aside. Want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It doesn't. There's no ill effect for like grabbing it.
Like touching it.
Yeah. You move it out of the way. There's another 5 feet, and there's a second. There's a second curtain. Another curtain hangs behind the first, showing the same scene, but descended into depravity. The nobles now fight with each other, partaking in carnal encounters on the table or sprawling on the floor in puddles of vomit.
Gross.
Kubazan says in your mind, like, "Ooh, that looks like a great party."
Let's see what's the next one.
Yeah, and Moa, to you, Melvor's like, "Oh boy, this is just gonna get worse, isn't it?" I
guess.
You pull aside the next curtain. The third curtain reveals a scene of horror that confronts you. Nobles feasting on their servants, eating each other alive and setting fire to the hall. The roast boar is alive and laughing on its platter.
Still look like a good party.
And he's like, I've changed my mind.
I don't see what this has to do with any of the 9 gods.
Neither do I, which is why I keep going forward. Next one.
Like, I'm sure there'll be something behind. All right, so you reach up and grab the curtain and yank it aside. And beyond, the rotting head of a giant boar is mounted to the wall behind the final curtain. Fresh blood and gore spatters its tusks, dribbling down the wall behind it. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Sweet.
You know, we really should have expected something behind these curtains.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Wisdom save. Oh, I'm really good at these.
I have advantage on wisdom.
All right,
save.
so Ishi, you stare up into the boar's eyes, and all you can do, no one else can stop you. All you can do is you see Ishi climb up and put her head in the boar's mouth.
Ishi, no.
I shoot the
Bora's gonna grab Ishi. She's so much stronger.
Right? Okay, so Ishi, all you want to do, all you can think to do is just jam your head in this boar's mouth. Melivora, if you want to try to pull Ishi back, like prevent Ishi from doing this, make an opposed athletics check.
Oh no.
Yeah. You're real fucking strong now.
Kicked across the room.
I'm so strong.
Okay. Well, we're going to 16. Nope.
Oh, no.
Okay. So Melvor, you get
Ishi,
slapped aside.
Bad Ishi.
Arcturus, what are you doing?
Arcturus, help me smash it.
Smash the thing.
Evil head.
Well, Malik, it sounds like I need to know what everybody's doing on this turn. So Malik, what are you doing?
I'm attacking the head.
With what?
Fire.
You're gonna shoot a firebolt at it?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Is that enough?
Yeah, you hit it. Yep.
Some fire.
Okay, so you throw a firebolt at it, and part of it lights on fire, and there's sizzling as the blood incinerates. It seems still intact though.
Smash. More
Arcturus,
smash.
is something you're doing?
Yeah, if I see Ishi going for this, Melivora tries and can't do anything. It's pretty gross and covered in guts and stuff, right?
It's covered in blood and gore, yeah.
And Malik tries to do something, and I think I'm gonna try and I feel like the thing is to knock Ishii out of it, right?
No, break it.
Or bust up the
Sure.
head, yeah.
So
Damage.
I can't put my head in its mouth if it doesn't have a mouth.
Exactly.
yeah, I just like I guess like I try and I guess I'll just like try and remind me as like a player if
Yes.
there's usually like when we've had this happen before, like what Arcturus would know when like people get scared, like when Little Fox got hypnotized by that like
It's
thing.
super varies. Like charm effects, there's a whole bunch of different ways to break them, and it depends on Sometimes you have to damage the person, sometimes you have to damage the source, sometimes you have to wait.
Yeah, I feel like I just saw Malik try and damage the thing and Ishii didn't stop. So I'm gonna try and hit Ishii.
Okay, sure.
No, smash the skull.
So what are you gonna hit Ishii with?
I'm gonna toll the dead on Ishii.
Okay.
Why is my wisdom save so what? That's
they
wrong.
reset. You have to re-put them in.
My spell save DC is 14.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Ishii make the wisdom save.
No.
Okay, so Ishii, you take 11 necrotic damage.
Seven.
Oh,
necrotic.
well, no, you've taken
How
I'm,
much?
damage.
I'm damaged, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So you take
Who
11.
isn't right
Yeah,
now?
right. So you take some damage. You feel the chill hand of death pass
Ow.
through you, but all you
Does
want to
it-
do is just jam your head in that boar's
God
mouth.
damn it!
And so everybody's got a turn to do something. The boar's jaws clamp shut. Its broken, gore-soaked teeth clamping down on Ishii Snaggletooth's head. So Ishii, you take 19 slashing damage.
How?
So it just like closes on you, and then snaps open, getting ready to bite you again. So hang on. So before you get to do that, Malik, chill out. Ishii, when you get bit, you get another save.
Okay. It's wisdom, right?
Yes, yeah. Okay, there you go. So you suddenly don't have any need to jam your head in its mouth, and you can do something.
Thank
Okay.
God.
You take my head out of its mouth.
Like move away from it, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Like back
yeah,
up.
go ahead and back up. Yeah. So you're like, ah! And like pull yourself back, and then Malik, you hurl a firebolt at it, and it bursts into flames. The flesh and hair sizzling and melting off of it, dripping onto the floor, and then the fire goes out, and the thing is just hanging. It's like a skeletal, burnt up, roasted boar's face, just like hanging there. From the floor, Ishii, you look up and you notice the sparkle of gold stuck in its teeth.
Ha!
Okay, so you want to like look up.
Yes, I'm gonna get whatever it is.
Okay. So yeah, you find with a cursory glance 3 items lodged in the boar's teeth.
Some people left their heads and stuff in here.
A crushed pair of gold spectacles. A leather eye patch set with a bloodstone,
Great.
and a dented platinum hairpin.
Like I said, some people left their heads.
Yeah,
and
right. Someone's
stuff in
glasses, an eye patch. At least 3 people had their head smushed and decomposed in this thing's mouth. The spectacles are worth 25 gold. The eye patch is worth 50, and the hairpins were 75.
Okay.
Oh, they're like, it's nice, but it's not an eye.
Yeah, right.
Is there anything
there-
else in this room?
Yeah.
There was a secret door in the madness room that Melavora and Ishii went in before that we never opened. There could be an eyeball in there.
Yeah, we could go back there. Sure.
Oh, that's right.
Where are you
We
going?
need to do full clear.
I was just saying that the other place that we haven't explored is at the bottom of the map where the secret door was that I found.
We can all go the same way this time because I'm pretty sure I can lift up that place.
You're just like, I could lift
Yeah,
up a
you better
truck.
be able to.
I could invent trucks and then lift them.
I'm so sorry, Ishii, about I thought that it might help to snap
It's okay.
you out.
I know you were trying to help. It's not a big deal.
I mean, just saying, I had the right idea though. Mine was the correct thing.
I mean, mine would have worked if you weren't so friggin' swole.
I am
Several
pretty.
solutions
I am
for
pretty
the
strong.
same problem, I believe, Malik.
but doing the thing. It was whatever.
Look, stop bickering about what the solution was. I'm the one that got my head bit. Let's fucking go. Come on.
So Ishi, Kubazan is like, oh, that was intense. That thing bit you right on the face, and you're still alive. I'm
real
impressed.
tough.
Also, our druid just evaporated into space. She's gone back to her home dimension, everybody. So I guess this is hello, hi. This is as good a time as any for us to take a short break while we try to resummon our druid. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Send your adventuring party deep into the jungles of Chult. The Roll20 module of Tomb of Annihilation includes the full contents of the original D&D book and adds immersive features like dynamic lighting on all battle maps, character sheets with one-click actions, copy and paste quick encounters, and other interactive features like puzzles and a player's map of Chult. Your next campaign can begin with just a few clicks. Get your copy today on the Roll20 marketplace. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're all shuffled back into position. We've returned Melivora from the alternate dimension she disappeared to, and we were ready to rock. So let's take a look. I think y'all know where you want to go. I think you know what the plan
We're
is.
over here,
Mhm.
Lauren.
Okay.
I am Clem. I was also saying, Adam, my map keeps blackening back out everything that we've left. I can only see the area my token's currently in.
Oh, you don't have access to the fog? Let me give you, I'll set your view distance, but
I did at one point.
Okay.
But I don't anymore. I wonder if it was
I must have just reloaded.
animal switch.
Yeah, I might. That's probably it. I probably copied a new token for you. Yeah, sorry. That's probably what happened. Okay, so you're down in this hallway with the intent to move towards the horrific wind tunnel area, right?
Yes.
That's the plan. Okay. Yeah. So you want to crawl through the little causeway here, and yes, Ichi, as you promised, like as you said, it's easy for you to yank that thing open. Everybody can crawl through into this area without any incident.
Something that occurs to me is that we really need to like have a more than short rest really soon because I'm almost dead, and if we run into more stuff, I'm gonna be really dead.
Yeah.
Ishi, well, come here.
Okay.
Ishi, come here. Smack. Shut up. We're not resting.
Shut up. Heals.
Yeah, you're gonna cast some healing spells.
Yeah, are you still like very, very injured?
I am exactly at half of my total HP.
Okay, well, I'll do one more because I have level 1 spell slots. There you go.
Cool.
There you go.
I think those are both supposed to be +3 because it's supposed to add my wisdom bonus, but Roll20 doesn't do that for some reason. Is that right? Cure Wounds is the 1d8 plus your
plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah, so both of those are +3. It's been doing my Cure Wounds wrong the whole time.
I got it.
Okay. All right.
So, where did you all go from here? What's this?
So we
go
So
through this
hang on a sec. So I have some quick information for Arcturus. It's very important. Arcturus, you've healed Ishi lots of times before. Ishi is unusually damp. You just noticed that. Ishi's just damper than usual. Really, it could just be a blessing of Istisha, but yeah, Ishi's just kind of damp.
Is it like a slimy dampness?
Just like a kind of just damp, just wet, like kind of wet.
I like do the like I put my hand like backwards on Ishi's forehead to see if like Ishi's got like a fever or whatever. I don't know. And then I say, "Are you feeling all right?"
Yeah, fine.
Oh yeah, we feel great.
Well, just be careful with slipping.
All right.
What?
You feel, I mean, and I like pull Ishi's hand over and like say, Malik, just.
Why is everybody touching me?
Is she damp?
Yeah.
That's really weird. I can try you off if you want, and I
No.
prestidigitate your hand.
I'm good. It's fine. It's comfortable. Stop.
Yeah, I mean, prestidigitation makes Ishi dry for like a second, and then the dampness returns.
That's gross.
Are you sweating?
I don't sweat.
Yeah, that's not.
You know what sweating is?
Well, I mean, yes.
So wait, okay, but here's the thing. Like, this is not important.
Let's all stop touching me in this weird hallway.
There's a whole thing down there that I think leads to that like tumbling room. You know?
Yes, we jumped to the platform, and then there was a secret door up the stairway.
Yeah, which was
Usually
over here.
when there's a hallway leading to nothing, that there's a secret door.
Which is over here,
Oh.
over this way.
That makes
Yes.
sense. It's not a far jump, is it?
No,
No.
not really.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hop up to the balcony.
Okay.
Adam.
I'm gonna fucking athletics the shit out of it.
You don't technically even have to roll, so you're okay.
Oh!
So you want to hop over to the little platform. Everybody makes their way over to that platform, and then there's this clear and obvious like back end of a secret door up here.
Secret door. Secret door.
So you want to open it, and if so, who?
Melvora will see Ishi's injuries.
I can boldly go first. It's fine. I don't
Can
mind.
you cold boldly go first,
Yes,
though?
exactly. Go boldly go first. Open the door.
Wow. Okay, all right. So you're gonna give the door a yank there. All right, it opens, and there is a room beyond. And in the room, you see a skeleton with a funny shaped head.
Kill it.
And as soon as you see it, it's like "Ugh," and like tries to run off. So roll initiative real quick to try to catch this Skeletor.
Oh, fucking kill it. I love killing skeletons. Just blowing them up. Oh, god
I
damn
forgot
it.
to click my thing.
Okay.
That's everyone's
15,
faster.
15,
I don't think it's
16.
a big deal.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that +6 initiative now. Holy, wow.
Ah!
Okay, let me grab the skeleton here.
I'm still the slowest.
Okay. Okay.
Melvor is gonna whip it. Whip it good.
Yes, she is. She's gonna whip it good.
Okay, so the skeleton only got an 8, so everybody gets to go first. So Melvora, you are first. What do you want to do?
I think she'll move past Ishi because trying to do a thorn whip and pull in over Ishi's head might not work. So she'll move to where she's got a line of sight and kind of tuck in the corner, and then cast thorn whip.
Okay.
Assuming nothing murders her when she steps in the room.
No, you don't get immediately murdered when you step in the room.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then pulls it one closer.
23 is a hit. How much damage do you deal?
We'll find out. 7.
Okay. All right. So you don't kill it. You just fracture some of its bones, like yank it over to you. And then Arcturus, it is your turn.
I am at the bottom of the stairs of 5, 10, 15, 20. It's right there though, so I'd have to be right here. I just go past Malik. I'm like, oh, excuse me, pardon me, and I guess I'll just take out a crossbow and try and shoot it because I can't get closer.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't supposed to be. It's an 18. I forgot to unclick my advantage.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Pew. Kyle.
Okay. Not enough to kill it though.
God damn it. Ishi, take it down.
Okay. So so Ishi or Malik.
I smash it with the
Fastest. No, I'm the fastest.
All right,
Roll.
fucking fine.
I kill him.
You do it.
Well, Dave, you don't even have line of sight on the thing. You have a very tall person directly in front of you and on stairs above you, and then you don't even have line of sight through all these people and the staircase.
Whatever. Then.
Ishi, please, would you like to take a swing with your
16.
16 is a hit, yeah.
I rolled a 4. 12 damage.
Okay, it blows up. Just bones fly everywhere, except and they turn to dust, but the head lands on the floor.
Arcturus peers over Ishi's head. What shape is the skull?
I don't know. Let me get in the room and then we can.
So this one, this skeleton key is, let's see,
because I have several.
Should be 2, right?
Yes, I have the
you
triangle.
have the
and
first,
square.
the first 2 floors. So this one, let me see. There's like a specific handout for it. The 3rd floor one is shaped like. I only have to look at it. Here we go. Once. So it's shaped like a pentagon. This one is a 5-sided.
Pentagon.
5-sided skeleton.
3
head.
pounds.
Yes. Yeah, it's a 3-pound skull.
Okay, I pick it up off the floor, assuming that no one else does first, and I put it in my backpack with the other 2.
Okay, and clatters around in there with the others.
Ah, lovely. Well, I hope these do something useful.
So in this room, I will describe what you see. So this room is, let's see, in room 39. Okay. So what you see here is a 15-foot wide, 15-foot deep pit dominates this chamber. At the bottom of the pit, an 8-foot-tall clay figure stands motionless beside a stone treasure chest. A silver key hangs from the cord around the figure's neck. 2 9-foot-tall statues stand atop plinths on either side of the pit. A third plinth against the south wall stands empty. One of the statues depicts a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other portrays an armored male knight with his gauntleted right hand extended, palm facing inward towards the center, towards the statue.
Sorry, one of the statues is pointing up towards the ceiling. And one of
the statues is finger pointing up. The other one has his hand out, palm, right hand out, palm facing toward the knight.
Toward the knight?
Or toward the other statue.
And then there's a figure at the bottom of the...
Yeah, there is a featureless statue, a featureless clay statue, at the bottom. So Melavora, when you walk in, Moa, you feel Moa thinking for a second, and then Moa says, "Oh, that thing in the pit's probably a golem. Make sure everyone knows they need magic weapons to hurt the golem." And Arcturus, when you walk in, Papazaddle's like, "This is obvious. Someone just needs to stand on the third plinth. It's empty for a reason. Just command one of your underlings to stand over there."
Ishi.
So that's probably a golem.
Golem?
Yes.
A golem.
These statues are obviously statues of great Omuan figures. You should stand on the third plinth because you are, as we all know, the greatest duelist. I think it would be
I
quite
look at
fair.
Arcturus and I'm like,
Mhm.
I know you're playing me, but you're right.
Yeah.
I'll sketch it in my book. Just go stand over there.
And Ishi, Kubazan's like, "Oh yeah, that's how you play, Papazaddle. Run right into the problem." And and you wanna like climb up on there?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you climb up onto the plinth.
Now do something with your hands so you look like one of those guys, and I'll draw you.
I stand with my hands heroically on my hips
You look super cool for a second.
in a Superman pose.
Oh yeah, I bet we look great. Flex real hard.
I take out my
Oh, yeah, just
my
like that.
notebook, and I draw a caricature Ishi in it.
Now flex just your quads. Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is.
You feel like your muscles like twinge in a weird way. Yeah, as Kubazan does a full inventory of all the muscles that he can flex for you.
Is Papazaddle saying anything when Ishi stands there?
No, Papazaddle is just like, this is tedious.
So the golem, that's a golem in there.
You like look down in the pit. It's just like a featureless, like a clay statue with a silver.
If it comes to life, we need to destroy it with magic weapons. Also, totally a chest down there. Definitely a key on its neck.
Hold on. What if we just don't fight it and I just take it with magic?
Sounds good.
The key? I mean, it might still wake it up, but go for it.
I mean, I can try it from
Stuck in
here.
a pit.
You want to try to
While
try to
they're
make that?
talking, because nothing
Yeah,
happened when
that's-
Ishi stand up there, can I just like give a cursory examination of the rest of the room to see if there's there's a door here and
What's down that
Yeah,
hallway?
make a perception check, and I'll tell you the
Okay.
results of it after Dave does his thing because he.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just
All right, Malik.
Yeah, I'd love to try and mage hand the
So you
necklace of the...
conjure up a mage hand, and then you like send it down to go and grab the key.
Yeah.
Okay, it hits an invisible barrier across the top of the pit, like it thunk, just hits the air.
Oh, do I have to create it next to me, or can I create it under? Well, I don't know if it's like full. Let me check real quick.
a quick question. Papazaddle, you gain advantage on all wisdom checks. Would that include
Oh, yeah.
perception, which is
Yep.
a wisdom skill?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to fucking click it, but that's fine.
Throw another one. You might get a crit.
Oh,
You might do better than 19. Still, pretty
I
good.
don't do better, but I still do good.
Okay.
Okay, so that's I'm just looking around the room at this door. I'm looking like, to see if there are any more clues or writing. Just looking.
Okay. Yeah. You're doing that. That's fine. So while you're doing that, Malik, you conjure the mage hand, and then it hits that invisible barrier. Now you can cast it again if you want and try to conjure it like closer.
Yeah, it says I can create it
Mhm.
like within the distance. So if I try and create it like a few like centimeters away from the neck already. So
Yep, sure. So we'll do that for your second attempt. So Ishi, you're flexing. Milivora, what are you doing while they're doing all this?
I think Melivora was also looking around the room.
Okay. Yeah, you want to make a roll too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is normal because I don't have me any advantage.
Okay. All right.
Nope. She is distracted.
It's a
by
room. The room is made of
flexing.
stone. Okay.
Look at that flexing.
So Arcturus, you notice you keep getting distracted by this muscly kobold. So Arcturus, you notice so first of all, the statues look familiar to you. Like you're pretty sure you've seen them before. Something about them is really familiar, but you can't place what. You also notice that the statues are they're standing on the plinth. The plinth isn't just like a stone like tube. It has like some kind of mechanism. There's like it's set on like a gear or something. Yeah.
Well, now this doesn't look like a typical sarcophagus, but if I've been tallying our journey through this tomb correctly, then this is probably related to our second to last of the 9 gods, which would be Shagambi the Kamadon, who teaches us to fight evil with honor. I think trying to subvert the duel with that clay thing is not honorable.
But also, I don't really see a sarcophagus. It's just a box, right?
I mean, there could be more things down this hallway. There's another door, but I think that we need to.
I don't
You
think this
need
is a
to
tomb.
fight.
There's no iconography. There's no sarcophagus. I think this is just a puzzle. But hold on, I think I've already got it.
Oh, really?
Okay, so you cast the mage hand on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
Try and take the necklace with the key off the.
Okay, so you grab the key and like lift it off the golem's neck. Then what do you do with it?
Well, we still need to get down there.
So the mage hand is now holding on to the key, hanging from its hand.
I could just go down.
Well, you can't. There's a wall of something.
Oh.
There's like a force field.
Yeah.
Maybe it only affects magic. Like Melivora like taps her foot in the air.
You can feel there's a solid
Okay.
but invisible barrier there.
Oh, well, maybe it has something to do with, I don't know, something else. Is there a switch?
There's some kind of mechanism under these statues.
Yeah, the statues look like they can be turned. Like you can rotate them.
Okay.
One's pointing like this, and one's pointing like this.
Well, neither of them are one's pointing. His hand is out, and his finger is pointing. The old man with the beard and the robes is pointing up, and the warrior in armor with his gauntleted hand is holding his hand up, facing the.
Give it a high five.
Why would that?
High five.
That's another
Yeah.
thing.
Nothing happens. You feel cool though.
So I can't. It looks like have enough motor control on it to open the chest with the mage.
No.
Okay, so I'll just lie it on top of the chest.
Okay.
So hopefully
you set it down on the chest. Yeah.
Okay. So
Before we attempt more things, there's another door at the end of this hallway.
Right.
You want to go take a look at it?
Yes.
Okay.
My concern is that behind that door is the beholder, and in that box is the last eye.
So
Exactly.
somebody's been in a dungeon once or twice before. The corridor ends in a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surround the mirror.
How many eyes do we have? 8?
You have 8. Yeah.
Maybe there's 2 in the box.
Maybe we
Well-
have to use one of our own eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah!
I mean, you
Look,
have.
we talked about turning me into a
What
chicken
about-
and cutting my head off.
Fair.
What about this door?
It is just like it's a closed door.
That probably
I
goes to the rotating.
Open it.
Yeah, you can open it from this side. And as Malik thought, it does indeed open into the weird cement mixer room.
Ugh. Right. Horrible. Ishi, as you are the world's greatest duelist, perhaps you should challenge that warrior fellow.
Well, you don't have to. No, that was the point of the. But we do still need to get down there. And you said-
Okay. Melivore takes one of the statues and just like
Hold on. No, wait.
turns it, starts to turn it.
I like how often that happens where you're just like, you just grab things, you're like, I'm going to do what? What, Malik?
We
Melivore
should
is the sort of like someone's got to do something character, and it's gonna
Yeah,
be me.
I like it.
I feel that way too. Yeah.
We've got
What?
to work out who the people are. Maybe there'll be a clue.
Okay.
Like they're carved enough to show specific people, right?
So yeah, the statues are, I'll describe them again, a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other portrays an armored male knight with his gauntleted right hand extended, palm facing inward. I guess it'd be inward. I see. Palm facing inward toward the knight. So he's got his hand out and he's facing his own. You see the back of his hand.
The way you're capitalizing gauntleted when you say it out loud.
I mean, yeah, he only has one gauntlet on. His other hand is without it.
Oh, would it be a statue of a god inside this tomb?
You could make a religion check if you want.
Could be.
Oh,
Like,
you
here's
Tom.
Yeah, not waiting for a high five. Just kind of like, do I have something on my hand?
Oh, Tom.
Nice. Yeah, this is 100% somewhat primitive, but definitely statues of Azuth, god of wizardry, and Torm, god of courage and self-sacrifice.
Okay, so
Right, the guy with the gauntlet on, there's like gems in his gauntlet. And if you fuck this
Well,
trap
I
up,
think we should turn
half
them
of the
both
party
right.
dies.
so
We should turn. It said right the gods. Turn both of them to the right.
hold on.
Oh yeah.
If you
Turn them both to the right.
turn just one, if you
Right
turn
the
Torm-
gods. It says multiple.
right, but you don't.
Doesn't say
I
right
think-
the god.
I figure Torm as the god of self-sacrifice or sacrifice or protection is the one that sends you down.
Okay.
I reckon that one, because it's pointing up, is the way back up again.
Okay.
That
Well,
makes sense.
turn the thing. Just see what happens.
Let's turn Torm.
Okay.
I'm willing to jump down there.
So,
Same.
yeah, I mean, you can grab it and you can turn the statues. So you're gonna turn the statue of Torm to the right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think Arcturus is right to the gods is a good shout there.
Yeah. So you turn the statue. There's a popping sound as air rushes in to fill the space that Ishi Snaggletooth was formerly in,
Oh no!
and then poop, Ishi appears in the pit underneath. And we need to roll initiative because the golem turns to
Oh,
beat the
God.
shit out of Ishi. So
Here's it.
everybody roll because there'll still be stuff you can do. But let me drop the token for this thing and get his character sheet.
It is as we expected.
Oh, it's gonna get real crowded in there if Melivore went down.
Okay, so
Giant snake.
that's
I mean, yeah, or maybe a bear.
okay. He's real slow. All right, everybody has rolled. So Malik, it takes an action to rotate the statue.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. And as I do, I shout, unlock the box, grab the stuff, and run. We'll turn the other statue.
Run away!
We'll turn the other statue. Just stay away from it.
So where are
I
you?
can take this guy.
So Malik, on your yeah, right? Kubazan's like, oh yeah, let's get him. Put him in a headlock. Come on. And he's probably really excited. He's just like, ooh yeah, cage match, Ichi Snaggletooth and this guy, Big Clay. His name's Clay. Let's get him. Malik, what are you doing on your turn?
I run around. Oh, right. New hotkeys.
Yeah.
I assume this is the other one because I turn that one.
Yes, yeah. This is fine. This is the turn.
Yeah, I move there and I ready in action. When Ishii pulls the things out of the box. Actually, when Ishii says, "Get me out," then I'll twist this one.
Okay, so you're holding your action.
Is the key like on the floor?
It's sitting on top of the chest, which is currently like under the golem.
All right, then that makes sense.
Okay, all right. So Malak's gonna hold his action.
Under it, like I won't be able to reach it, or under it.
No,
like...
you could try.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Melivora, what do you want to
do? Looking to the smart one. Malak, do you think it's a bad idea for us to attack from up here?
I don't think you can. That's the point of the force field.
Oh, that's right. The force field's still there.
Yes. I mean, you haven't checked, but yeah.
Well, sorry, I just assumed that.
That's I got confused by the rush of air. It was not air entering.
It was air entering the space Ishii was in.
Yeah, was teleported. Yeah. I think out of pure curiosity, Melivora is gonna also stand on. I think she can make it there, on the thing.
Wait, if you stand there, she won't be able to.
Okay, you get telefragged.
I assume she does not. If she doesn't disappear,
you run over, you jump up on it, you're like, ah, and nothing happens. Yeah, you're just standing.
It was worth a try. I thought she might need a buddy down there.
Yeah. You still got movement. You can hop down if you want.
Yeah, and she'll hop off and be like, Ishii, do you need anything?
No, I got this.
So Ishii, it's your turn. It's your turn. And Kubzan's like, hell yeah, we got this. Let's show this clay motherfucker what for. Hit him with your stick.
And I'm like, nope. Like run and grab the key.
Oh, come on.
and try and unlock the chest with the key.
Okay, so it's to grab, like to pick an item up off the ground is an action.
Okay, right? But the other action unlock the.
So you pick it up. Well, you don't have two actions.
Yeah, picking up off the ground is an action. Taking it out of my bag is an action. Picking up off the ground.
No, picking up an item that has been dropped is interacting with the item. Yeah, it totally is. The only thing that's not an action is dropping something or like getting a readied weapon as you go.
You can manipulate an object.
Cunning action, sleight of hand. Yeah, is what I was gonna say.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yes, if you use your cunning action to do it.
Not sleight of hand, but object thing.
Manipulate, boy.
Yeah, if cunning action allows that, then yes.
It does, yeah.
Okay. So your bonus action, cunning action is to use your action to pick it up, and then cunning action to there's an actual name for it. Item something or other.
It's manipulate an item.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just look.
I'm fairly sure that's in the baseline.
I will check.
Yeah, you won't be able to do everything. It won't be able to be like, pick the thing up, open the chest, take what's in the chest, and then say, hey, Malak, get me out of here. Like there's just way too much shit to do.
Unless you action search.
No, it's only dash, disengage,
and hide. Yeah.
So it's actually not.
It's a thief thing.
It's a thief thing. Yeah. I know where you saw it from, but I was like, I gotta check that.
Yes, and the free interaction with an object is drawing a weapon or like something that's ready to be readied. You can't. It's not. It's use item or object, and so it does. You have to use your action to pick it up from the ground. So you have it in your hand. You have your stick in one hand.
Okay. I use another action to unlock the box.
You want it like you action surge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Why would I need to?
Because it takes up your
have
full
two attacks
action
as one action.
No, but it's not an attack. It's to interact with an object is you have to use an action to pick it up, which leaves you with a move action and a bonus action.
Okay. That seems like a lot less of a thing to do than attacking twice, but
but attacking is you already have a weapon in your hand and you just
I pick up a silver key from a chest. That's my action, and I guess I take the dodge action.
Yeah. So you grab it.
Wait, I can't do that. It's an action to do that. So I pick up the key.
Yes, that's my whole turn. Your rogue stuff you can dodge as a bonus, right?
No, dash, disengage, or hide.
Yeah, dash, disengage, or hide.
Can you hide behind the chest? You're so small.
You just go prone behind the chest and it's like, where did she go?
You could. That's the weird thing about the hide action. Let me look, because this comes up all the time. People think that you can just do a million things for free in combat, but it's specifically meant to be difficult. That's why it's a special ability.
Sure.
But let me look. Ready, search. Use an object. So you normally interact with an object while doing something else. Drawing a sword is part of an attack. When an object requires your action for its use, take the use an object action. This is also useful when you want to interact with more than one object in your turn. I think picking it up is an object interaction. Like, I guess if you're moving,
Can I not just say use an object and then unlock it instead of picking it up?
yeah,
and,
like I think if you're moving, I think the intention here is, and I hate this. I wish that it was just like you use an action as a use an object as an action, and there weren't a bunch of little like fiddly
I totally
other
agree,
things.
but,
It's really
like,
stupid.
can I just use an action to unlock the chest, Adam? Like the key is right there.
Yes, I
Right.
think if your whole turn is just pick up the key, stick it in the chest, and unlock it, yes, that can be your turn.
Done.
I think you can do that in one turn.
That's what I do.
thinking. Yeah. Cool. Okay, great. So you do that. Okay. Arcturus, what are you doing?
So wait, she could unlock it, but she couldn't like actually.
I can't. It's not open. I don't know what's in it yet.
Oh, all right. There's still. I test the area in front of me with my foot to see if it still feels like solid.
Yes. Yeah. There's definitely a.
Okay. I guess like because Malik's mage hand couldn't go through, so I don't know if like anything I do would also go through.
If there's things that you conjure on the point,
I conjure
That works.
spiritual weapon underneath the thing
Yeah. No, that works.
next to the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, does it hit?
Let me grab the fish whip. Hang on. No, a 13 does not hit.
But he's so big. He's such a big boy.
A 13 does not hit him.
probably a tough.
He's also a big, tough.
Yeah,
boy.
he's a big made out of clay boy.
Well,
All
I mean,
clay
it's-
golems
it's
are
down
that
there.
boss in Sandopolis in Sonic and Knuckles. The one that like jumps and you have to push him in.
Get out of here with your Sonic the Hedgehog bullshit. All right, so let me just get everybody back in order here. Okay, so where do you want it to be? Here? Here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, because it doesn't count as an ally no matter what
Okay, there you go.
for Ishii. So yeah, right there is fine.
Okay, all right. So you conjure it. You take a swing. I will add fish whip to the initiative order here.
Yeah, let me check how long that lasts.
It lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Arcturus?
I'm like,
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Golem.
So the golem is going to it's going to use a slam attack. Yeah, it's going to attack you.
Okie dokie.
So here's the first swing. It gets a 21,
That's the hit.
which is a hit. Okay, so you take 18 bludgeoning damage, and you
Okay.
need to make a con save.
On it.
It's like a
Do you
weird,
have-
it's like a weird
Yeah,
necro golem. Okay, so you don't lose that 18 off the top,
Ugh.
and then it takes another swing.
Okay.
Okay, that one misses. So the first one catches you as you're opening the chest, and he like bats you. The second one you duck out of the way, and his big clay fist swings over your head. And yeah, I think you can see that like maybe in his knuckles there are like human skulls, and probably in the clay there are chunks of bone. And yeah, he's like a grave clay golem, like dug up earth filled with body parts and
You're
bones.
gross.
Sick.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, he's like a terrifying necro golem. Okay, Malik, it is your turn. Same deal. You want to ready to?
Keep waiting for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'll do the ready action again.
Okay.
And I'll just say shout and I'll turn it.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. All right, Melvora.
I don't have anything that I can summon down there, so I think it's just a
It's
nothing.
okay. It's okay if it's a sit and wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I think we got it this time. I think
Okay.
we got it.
All right. So Ishii, the chest
Yes.
is open now. You can see inside. Let's see. So you unlocked it. Now you can open it, but that's not like an action. You can just like kick it open.
I open it. Yeah.
Okay, so you kick it open. You can see inside, magically held into the lid by a force field. There's a roiling like gas cloud.
I was gonna say, please not a keyhole. Please not a keyhole.
No. So the trap is not it's not sprung, but like it looks like there's this like corrosive cloud kind of floating in the lid of the chest.
If I'd opened it any other way.
Yeah, you probably would have gotten sprayed. In the chest, there is a red cushion displaying to you a pale green and pink eyeball.
I take them and I
Just looking
tell
up at
Malik to turn the thing.
Yeah, so again, same thing. Part of your use action is like kick the chest open, grab the things, and then you yell at Malik, Malik! Okay.
All right.
So Malik, what do? You turn the statue? Which direction?
Hold the on. I turn it to the right.
Okay.
But where did you teleport into? It like what space?
Just like drop straight ahead, I think, right there.
Okay, I'm like, try and stand where you came up.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I turn it.
All right, you turn it. I'm just gonna flip a coin.
What were the?
Oh no, that's what I was worried about.
Okay, cool. The golem appears above the pit. So you turn the statue, the golem disappears, Ishi, and then boom, bang, appears above you.
I'm right next to him.
I just realized.
So that was your action. Do you want to move or? You have a move and a bonus action.
Actually, he had a held action to do that. So
no, but it rolled. Yes, that's right. That was Malik's turn. So Malik is done. Yeah. So Ishi, it's you who have the rest of your move and a bonus action.
Okay. Turn it again.
So you're just shouting and like hanging out down there.
There's nothing I
To
can
be fair,
do.
yeah, there isn't much else you can do. Kubazan's like, oh no, robbed of our chance for glory.
What were the colors for the thing?
Pale green and
Green and
pink.
Okay.
Yeah, you got pink eye. Congratulations.
Great.
Okay, Arcturus. The fish whip is down below. You're up above. There's a big ass golem. What are you gonna do?
I go to the same thing, the same dude that Malik just turned, and I do it again to the right.
It won't work because go to the other one.
No, I'd go to the one that Malik did, and I turn it again
Okay, you turn it again.
to the right.
Okay. So you grab it and you yank it again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. So here's what happens. The golem gets shoved back. Ishi appears on the plinth.
Bloop. Okay.
You're over here now. So you grind it, and yeah, the golem.
No telefrag. No telefrag.
Yeah, the golem stumbles back. Ishi appears on the plinth. You have a little more movement or a bonus action if you'd like. Is there anything you want to do?
Get the golem on the plinth.
Unfortunately, I don't think that I attempt to move the spiritual weapon through the force field.
Yeah, it bonks the bottom of the force field.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. Like swims up there and then boonk, boonk, like a fish trying to get out of a case.
I look at it like, oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
And then I I don't really have like
Yeah, you don't need bonus actions.
stuff, so it's fine.
All right. So the golem, I guess the only target, I guess it could move. It'll move. So the golem will move here. So it steps out onto the force field. And then it'll take a swing at, he's got so many targets. I'll just roll randomly. I'll roll 3d6. Okay, so Arcturus, you're 1 and 2. Ishi, you're 3 and 4. Melavora, you're 5 and 6. It has two of these. Oh, actually, you know what? It's not going to attack. It's going to use its other ability. This one. So as an action, you see waves of magic like pass over it, and it suddenly starts moving very, very quickly. It does get 1 slam attack as a bonus action this turn.
Okay.
So I'll target that one. Okay, so it's at Arcturus, and Arcturus, it takes a swing at you, and gets a 17, which is a miss. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Malik, it's your turn.
Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna back up from it, and I'm gonna push it onto the plant, and then you're gonna teleport it into the thing. Okay, I'm gonna use my beefy cobalt strength. Push the golem.
Okay, but for now, I'm going to set it on fire, just in case.
Okay, but we.
I need to do stuff,
That's true.
and I can't push it. Yeah, I'm going to do the old quick spell combo, quick spell cantrip combo, because I've got a couple of sorcery points left. So the spell I'm going to cast is Chromatic Orb at 4th level.
Okay.
That is not my macro.
And it's fire, the orb?
Yeah. Sorry, I clicked in the wrong place.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to click it again, but we'll use the same roll. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah,
just
fine.
so I can.
Just so you have the correct macro. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my other macro is broken anyway. Good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good. So you hit it. The 19 is a hit.
4th level. Okay, that's 37 points of fire damage.
Nice. Okay.
And then I firebolt by sorcery points. I'm gonna luck that one.
How many luck points do you have left? You haven't long rested in forever.
1.
Okay. Okay, that's a hit too.
For a further 17, taking the total up to 54.
Yep, sounds good. Okay, are you moving?
Yeah, I'm backing up into the corner.
Okay. All right.
Because I might provoke an attack if I go out.
Melivora, it is your turn.
Hearing what Ishi said, I'm gonna delay until after Ishi, as she's also in the way.
So if you're gonna hold your action, you have to say what you're doing and what triggers it. Because you can't delay initiative.
It doesn't work the same way.
Yeah, so you have to say like, for my action, I'll do this when this happens.
So okay, then Melivora will back up, and when Ishi's no longer on the plinth, she wants to use Thorn Whip because it's a large creature, right?
Yes.
So she'd be able to pull it closer
nice.
if for some reason Ishi's action does not work.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Back up like a couple of squares.
Okay, so it'll get an attack of opportunity on you if you do that.
It used its bonus action, so does it have a reaction?
It has reactions. Oh yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh, that's right. Disengage is a full action,
Disengage
right?
is a full action. Yeah.
You can't.
I have such a low AC.
So
that
do you
it
want to
will
risk
probably-
the move?
Not with the amount of damage that it does. So I'll.
You can still Thorn Whip from where you were, right, and still pull it closer, like diagonally.
No. With Thorn Whip, you couldn't pull it this way because it has to go towards you, and that's lateral.
That's towards you.
That's lateral. That's literally across. You can't snap it and pull it sideways. It has to come towards you.
I could become Indiana Jones though, and just really roll that Thorn Whip. I think my better bet is not to risk the attack of opportunity because it would use a slam attack. So I'm just gonna disengage.
Okay, so disengage and then move.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. All right, Ishi.
This is a wall of force, right? That the golem is standing.
The golem
on?
is standing on it. Yeah.
All right, I rotate around the golem so I'm here,
Mhm.
and then I push the big boy onto the pin.
Come here, you, and you like put your hands on him. All right. So you're small and he's large, but you're very strong. So how does shoving work? How does shove work? Because that's
It's
the action
probably
here.
an opposed
Yes.
athletics.
I just got to check for size
athletics.
because there's a specific like shove action.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
I
there
think
might
it's
be
in there.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Let me look.
Because
Because you're 2 sizes smaller than him.
I will use my goddamn inspiration if I have to.
Yeah, are you
Okay.
actually small or are you still medium?
I'm small.
Oh,
So
yeah,
let
that
me
might
see.
work.
It's an action. It's called shove. Let me look. All right. No, not shovel, Adam. Shield Master.
Actually, Shovel Knight would be pretty legit against
Shoving
this
a creature. Here we go. Okay. So you make a special melee attack either to knock it prone or push it away. If you're doing multiple attacks, this replaces one of them. Must be no more than 1 size larger than you. So despite your brute strength, you just don't have the leverage to
Damn it!
push this big boy. Yeah.
All right, fine. I beat the shit out of him.
Okay. So you like shove on his leg and you're like, this isn't going to work. baton and like got him. So are you using the staff two-handed, or do you have shield and staff?
I have a shield. I'm versatiling the staff in one hand. For some
Okay.
reason, my character sheet is not opening properly.
That's fine.
There we go.
Okay. So you have 2 attacks at like a massive bonus.
So we're gonna go Staff of Striking 1, 26,
All right.
13 damage,
Okay.
bludgeoning, and then I'm going to Staff of Striking 2, 31.
31
which
and it's not
I
correct.
guess is probably good. 14 damage. Then I'm gonna expend 3 charges of the staff, so it's down to 1 charge.
Okay. Another 3d6.
Extra 3d6. So here we go for that.
Yeah.
Boom, 7 extra damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna action surge and hit him again 2 more times.
Okay.
So 20 is 20 a
When do you
20?
get your 20's a hit? When do you get your action surges back?
long rest. So
Long
it's
rest, cool.
15,
So you're done
and
then.
then I hit him again
Okay.
for 14 more.
Okay. All right. So you're just railing on him, just pummeling this thing with so much damage.
Is anybody else in melee with it currently?
Yes.
Yes,
Arcturus
Arcturus is. Sneak attack.
I thought you
No,
can-
it's because you're using your
can't-
strength. So
Yeah.
it's only
Oh.
you have
Can
to
I
be
not do it?
No.
Oh, all right.
No, you can't sneak attack. That's okay.
Okay.
You did a shit ton of damage. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Arcturus.
Please kill it.
I stand in front of it and cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
Which I mean,
Oh, sure. respect.
thunderous force, 15 feet cube originating
It's
from
perfect.
you.
Yeah, it'll hit it and
makes
push
a
it
con
if it
save.
fails. Yep. And what's the
10
DC
feet
on the con
away.
save?
It's 14.
Okay. All right. He has advantage on this con save.
It's something.
Okay. So he gets
Aw.
the save, takes the damage. It's half for damage, right?
It's half, yeah.
Okay. So the wave blasts off a bunch of chunks of clay, like ripples through him, but he doesn't get pushed. Doesn't get pushed back. It's too big, too strong.
That's okay. I have one more thing that
That's
pushes
so
that I'll
much
try.
hell.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn, Arcturus?
Yeah.
Okay. So this time, this turn, he's got 3
Slam attacks.
Yeah, 3 slam attacks. So he's going to use his attack. 1 for each Arcturus and Ishii. So this is Arcturus.
Okay.
Okay. So Arcturus, he hits you for 12, and you need to make a DC 15 con save. Okay.
Nice.
And then the second one is for Ishii
Okay. Hits.
for 15. Same thing.
Yep.
Con save.
Con save. Got it. Okay. Hang on. Got it.
Okay. And then the last one, I'll just flip a coin. So 1 to 3 is Arcturus. Okay. Another one for Ishii.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm down.
So 27. Make that con save.
I will.
Okay,
Okay.
that was a very important con save to make. All right. So the thing, just swings out and starts punching the two of you, and then uppercuts Ishii, who falls over backwards and passes out.
Since it was still the turn in which it hit me, can I have done Destructive Wrath? Or not, sorry. The one where Wrath of the Storm. Yeah, it hit me with an attack. still the
Yeah.
turn hit me?
No, because it hit you and then it hit Ishii. So like there was more. Because what if you killed it with that? Right? If you're okay with applying it at the very end of the turn instead of in
That's
the middle,
fine.
That's
if you don't want to
fine. I'm
interrupt,
okay with
yes, that's
I'm
okay.
okay with it.
I'm not
Okay.
trying to prevent Ishii.
No, I know. I just something else happened. But if you're okay with like imagining that your attack was last instead, that
Yeah,
won't
fine.
change anything.
The,
Okay.
the lightning builds up on my fishy scales for
Okay.
2d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Did you roll?
No, I was
Or
just rolling to see if his haste recharged. It doesn't.
2d8 lightning damage and
And there's a deck save, right?
yes.
So let me do that
Dexterity
first.
saving
I
throw
have
DC.
advantage. Okay, so succeeds at the deck save.
Half as much damage on a successful saving throw, but it still takes lightning damage and is pushed
Okay,
10
give
feet away
me
from
a second to do one thing at a time. So you deal 9 damage, which is halved down to 4.
Mhm.
And then you use Thunderbolt Strike. Now, does Thunderbolt Strike is just a class feature. It's just whenever you deal lightning damage. Okay.
I can
Yep.
I can push it. Yeah,
Okay.
I can.
All right, so it
push
gets pushed. Okay.
And Malik held an action, right?
No. Malik was
Oh.
throwing
I'm
spells
not-
all day. He's not even
Malik
standing
was
next to the thing.
Throwing spells.
Melvora.
This thing has got to be almost dead.
Melvora, it's your turn.
Do I not get my turn?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I jumped ahead.
Yeah.
Malik, it is your turn. I had already advanced, but then we went back to Blue Jay doing stuff, which is why I took it over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so Malik, what do you want to do?
fine. How far am I? Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I could get there and send it down. They must be nearly dead. If I don't kill it, yeah, I shout, Melvor, if I don't kill it, turn the statue.
Okay.
All
What are
right.
you going to do?
We'll cast Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
Okay.
Fire, 3. Oh, that's a bad roll. 22 points of damage.
Okay. 22 is enough to kill it, though. So you hit it, and yeah, it starts to crumble, falling apart. An arm falls off and splatters weakly to the ground, and it turns to goo. Yeah.
Praise be.
What's your spell situation like, Malik?
I have 1 3rd level spell, 2 2nd level spells, and all my 1st level spells.
And first, okay.
Yeah, my 4th is gone as well. I spent that on the
It's
first one.
time for a long rest.
It
It's
sure
assuming I
is.
don't die.
No, let's just go do the Beholder.
Okay.
That's good.
Actually, I should.
We might actually level up.
Yeah,
Right,
we're
that was my hope in
are
killing
we
instead of.
are we
Okay,
still
well, hold on. We're still in
on
order
that
here. Melavora,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Yeah.
Do we need to do anything
She's
else?
dying.
I'm
She's
dying.
Oh, Ishi's dying. That's right.
dying when it gets my turn, but Ishi will have to make a death save first. So you should see if you can stabilize.
I mean, unless I can shove a good berry in her mouth, I can't really do a whole lot.
You could stabilize with the medicine skill.
Yeah, that's what we will do. Elvora will run across onto the scary platform of see-throughness
Okay.
and roll a medicine check.
Yeah, just a medicine check to see if
I have a herbalism kit.
doesn't help.
No,
Medical kit would.
a healer's kit. That's
But anyway, you just make the roll. It's 10 or better, and you stabilize.
Well, let's hope.
There you go.
19.
All right, so you don't have to make death
Feel
saves.
better, Ishi.
You make sure Ishi doesn't die, but Ishi remains at zero hit points. Yeah, and you have the last of the 2 eyeballs. So you need to give Ishi some hit points to get her up and
Well,
moving.
either I give Ishi hit points or we have food and water. So
I do have good berry, and that will actually feed us.
Okay.
but we've been not doing food and water because I've just been keeping this spell. So will Goodberry count for we're not going to be exhausted or
Good,
okay?
yeah,
yeah,
good berries, food, and water.
Then I
Yeah.
can
Eating one, it provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Okay, well then I can. If you got Goodberry, I'll use my last spell to heal Ishi.
like soylent
Yeah.
berries.
Mm.
Are you for fucking fuck?
Good rolls.
That is a 3rd level cure
Cool.
wound. You get +3 to that.
That's- Yeah.
But that's
so
a really bad.
Papazotl, as you heal Ishi, Papazotl says, "Oh, good healing, very nice."
I smack myself upside the head.
Okay, you take 1 damage.
Thank you.
Shut up! Ow.
Not that I want to tell you guys your business or whatever, but we should rest. I really, really need it.
So as soon as you wake up, Ishi, you hear Kubazan be like, "Oh, let me at him! Oh, hey, we won! Yeah, we did." So yeah, you're all pretty beat up.
Yeah. This
Should
is
we wait in this room?
Well, the alternative to getting out of this room is jumping across into that tiny crawl space and
Okay, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
One of them leads to a crawl space that has a wall on it, and the other one leads to a chasm of windy death. So I think we're probably good here, assuming whatever's in that last room, which has to do with all the eyeballs, doesn't come wandering down the corridor. But why would the eyeballs be all over the dungeon if what was ever in there actually ever left there? Because that wouldn't make any sense. So I think we're good.
Oh yeah, good reasoning.
I mean, that
Is
sounds like
this room
solid.
right here the one that we have a door? We don't have to jump across anything. There's a door right here.
it's the
It's the tumbler.
tumbling death room.
Oh, that's the tumbler, not an actual. Okay. Sorry.
let's just Here sounds good. And does anyone want a snack?
Yes.
Like pops out and like casts good berry, and these 10 berries, I should say, like just appear in her hand. They're good for you. You really only need one.
So you want to take, you cast Goodberry and you take shifts resting.
Yep.
And you want to take a long rest?
Yep.
Ideally.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
gets
suppose here's
hit point.
good enough.
Wait, I said it wrong. Ideally. There we go.
So yeah, this room, I mean, it's creepy because like the light never changes. You have your own light. You have this pile of goop off in the corner, blinking eyeballs at you. Same with the ones over here. So occasionally you hear this sort of popping sound of like eyeballs forming and like looking around, and then
After a while, it just sounds
receding.
like background noise, like
Yeah.
rain or wind or just the popping of eyeballs. It's
yeah,
fine.
the popping of eyeballs. Okay, and so you rest through this 8-hour period. Ishi, while you're sleeping, you have a strange dream.
Okay.
So you awaken in your dream and you're standing in an open field. So there's like rolling green hills, a blue sky, the sun up above, and like a smattering of clouds. There's a cool breeze blowing the grasses back and forth. You can see kind of at the edge of your vision, you can see a like pastoral, like a little fence, like the fence that would keep in like animals. And you realize you have a kind of like a bitter taste in your mouth. And that's because your mouth is full of grass. And you look down and you see, the grass around you has been like bitten off in some places. And you can see, your beautiful black fur, and you see your hooves, and you're chewing on the grass, and it's delicious, and it tastes like, fresh grass. And and the breeze is blowing, and you let out a bleat of joy, and the rest of your dream is just like about running around in this open pasture, eating grass, and like so that's this weird dream you have, and you wake up and
Awesome.
you're in this weird shitty dungeon, but yeah.
Hey guys, I had a pretty good dream.
For everyone else, your sleep is relatively. I mean, it's tense like always, but if anybody wants to have conversations with their possessing spirits or whatever, you have this sort of 8-hour period where you're resting, but it doesn't get interrupted.
Don't want to talk to
How many hit dice do I have? Half.
So
You regain 1 for each 8 hours.
you regain all your hit points, and you get half of your hit dice back that you've spent.
Okay, so
Half of your total.
Yes.
Okay. So if you had 7, I would get 3.
I have a quick question though.
What's that?
Do we level up?
I don't know. I think you probably don't. I think you're still a ways off, but let me check.
We're super close. We're like less than 2,000 off, and we've done quite a lot.
You've only fought 4 things since the last time you
it's
rested.
because we've done quite a lot in terms of like solving puzzles, but that doesn't give you XP. Killing things gives you XP.
Right.
Worse.
Overcoming monsters gets you XP.
It's
So
kind of
you've overcome 4 of those. So let me. Well, you got lots more magic than you did when you came in. So you fought
That's true.
2 Tomb Guardians with spiked fists. So these guys are worth. Let's see. And this thing, okay. And then you killed Clay Golem. Okay, you probably will level up. And then you killed the gray frog demon.
Oh
Yeah, the whatever the
Slod.
The slod.
Question.
slide.
Yeah, you have to pronounce both a slod.
I can switch up spells on my spell list.
yeah. I'm just doing that right now. But you have Goodberry always, so I don't need to prepare create food and water again.
Well, that's the question. Do we want me to keep Goodberry?
Yeah,
'Cause I
Goodberry's not a
can.
cantrip.
It's not a cantrip. It's a first level spell.
I
First
think
level
that my spells are more useful in terms of like you saving a spell is not gonna like handicap you as much as me saving a spell will. Plus, create food and water is
Yeah.
level 3, not level
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. Then I can keep Goodberry, and that'll keep the food, because I can also add another healing spell.
So everybody gets 3,650 experience.
I level up.
So you'll get 3,650. Slod von Zarovich. Yeah. The Curse of Slod. It's a frog vampire. Frog pyres.
If we level, then that changes things. Yes.
So that puts everybody up to level 9?
Level 8.
Level 8 now, yeah. Okay. Cool. So, Ishi, do you know, are you going to take another level of rogue or fighter?
Take another rogue level, swashbuckler for proficiency.
Oh,
wait,
because that puts you to level 3, like 5 and 3, right?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
And if I take swashbuckler, I just have advantage all the time. If I'm by myself, I have advantage. If I pack tactics, I have advantage. I just have advantage, basically all the time.
What supplement is swashbuckler from?
It's in
Xanathar? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's reprinted in Xanathar, otherwise Sword Coast.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let me grab my copy of
Very little happens.
Swashbuckle.
Swashbuckler.
Ability score improved.
Oh yeah, we get a thing.
So Swashbuckler. Let me take a quick look at how that thing works.
I can add. No.
Okay, so roguish archetypes, swashbuckler, fancy footwork, and rakish audacity. So during your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature cannot make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. And at 3rd level, your confidence propels you into battle. You can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your charisma modifier. You also gain an additional way to sneak attack. You don't need advantage to use it, as long as you're within 5 feet of it. So it's not about advantage, it's about sneak attack.
It's about sneak attack, which is actually less useful.
It's less useful because now you've turned into like super strong toughy. Do you want to do another level of fighter instead? Like knowing that we only have like 6.5 more episodes of this, or 6.5 more hours of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
What is the most effective thing that you want to do right now?
No, you know what? The character may exist in the future sometime.
Okay.
I will keep.
That's the other thought. Yeah.
I will keep faith that it one day.
Because I mean, I'll say this right now. Even though for our next campaign we're starting at 1st level, if we get to, because the plan is to keep playing that campaign into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So if you get to 8th level and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna switch to Ishi, we can find a way to jump back to her.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the appropriate thing here, which is swashbuckler skill. Even though it's not maybe the most effective.
That's fair. Okay, so you get fancy footwork, rakish audacity.
I get bonus charisma to my initiative rolls, so that's.
Are you taking your? Are you gonna take the hit points? Or are you gonna roll?
Fuck it, let's roll the dice.
Okay, what's your con modifier?
+4.
All right, so it's what, a D8 +4?
Yep.
Good luck.
I don't need good luck.
Yeah, you do.
Bad luck.
Okay, so you get 6 hit points. Okay, so Melivora, another level of druid?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. You're rolling too? Nice. Okay.
Always.
So another druid, another cleric. That just gives both of you more spells, right?
I get more spells and the ability score improvement.
I get.
Oh, that's right, because it's level 8. So Ishi, are you taking an ability score improvement, or are you taking?
Oh shit! It's level 8.
Are you taking a? Oh, but is yours delayed? Is yours
No,
delayed because
mine's
you're?
delayed because I'm.
Yeah. So you'll get yours at 9.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so slash roll.
So, Melvor, are you going to take the ability score, or are you going to take the feat? Are you taking a feat?
I'll take the ability score because it bumps my dexterity up by 1. So I have a slightly higher AC, and I'm really feeling how low it is right now.
Okay. Yep.
I'm taking Warcaster.
You take Warcaster? Nice. Good. So that'll help for sure.
And then I get I can destroy undead CR1 instead of just CR1 half.
Good. Useful in this place.
And I can infuse my weapon strikes with divine energy. So once on each of my turns, when I hit a creature with a weapon, I can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Awesome.
And I can also do 2 4th level spells.
Is anybody picking up haste? Otherwise, I'll pick up haste.
I think you're the only one that can get it.
Okay. That's my new spell.
Okay.
I took the average because
Yeah.
and I picked up the feat Elemental Adept, which means I ignore fire resistance, and anytime I roll a 1 on damage with a fire spell, it counts as 2.
Nice. So now your fire spells deal what, 5 extra damage, and your
But
first fire
they-
spell does that thing and ignore any reroll ones.
Well, any fire spell I cast
Yes. Yeah.
first time it does damage.
Dope.
So yeah, I'm all in on fire spells basically.
Cool.
No, I'm not rolling.
I lucked out on that one.
Yeah,
so
you
I'll-
did. Good work. Get a
I
little
will
more hit
take
points.
my max hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I want to just have higher wisdom?
Well, so
I just want to throw.
You get
So
you
well,
get
let's
back.
let's take a break. We'll take a break here, and then you can do any paperwork or homework that you want to do. You've completed your long rest, and then we'll press on, and we'll see what's beyond the door with many eyes. When we get back, don't go anywhere. Lots more of this week's episode right after this. This stream is brought to you by Roll20, an easy-to-use virtual tabletop dedicated to making tabletop RPGs accessible to everyone. Join the adventuring party at roll20.net. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation. You did it. You beat the golem. You leveled up. You took a rest. It's a whole thing. And now we're gonna press on to see what's in the next area. Right? You're gonna head down the hall.
Yes.
All right.
I
Okay.
believe so.
So you've had a chance to rest, and you head into the hallway.
Now I feel absolutely unstoppable. Let's go beat up whatever's behind this
That's right,
door.
you're all super healthy. Everything's great. All right. So
Do
at
you
the
walk
end,
with more of a swagger? Sorry, I just need to check.
Of course.
For some reason, I feel more panache.
so yeah, at the end of the hallway, as I said, the corridor ends, and I think we fade in on this. Everybody crawl into get into the hall there. Don't stand in the other room. You're not going by yourself. The corridor ends with a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surround the mirror. You see yourselves reflected in this mirror.
I'm guessing we put the eyeballs in the door.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case.
Do they have like color coordinated?
They don't appear to. No.
All right, I just pick up my handful of eyeballs.
So you plunk an eyeball in. Okay. So you socket the first eyeball. It starts to glow. What's the color of the first one?
Hang on.
You can just pick a color. Like it doesn't.
Oh.
I'm just curious which one you
the,
grab.
the color is scarlet.
Okay.
I'm going by
So yeah, they're transparent, right? And so light flows from behind it all of a sudden. Like a light comes on and casts this slight scarlet glow. The mirror shimmers slightly when you do that.
Oh.
You put in another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
white one.
So yeah, as you start to socket these, as you go around the outside edge, every time you put one in, the mirror shimmers and the image of you changes distressingly. So like the first few, you don't really notice it, but then you're like, wait, do I really look like that? And your cheeks are getting sunken and sallow. Your hair is starting to like fall out. Your teeth are like rotting in your mouth. And every time you put in a new eye, the reflection of you looks worse and worse until as you get closer to the end and you start looking barely alive. You look like horrible, like shriveled corpses.
I think the door is trying to psych me out.
And it's true for everybody. The
Change
reflections.
at all, like actually, or
what do you mean?
like do we see?
Oh no,
like,
you looking at each other. You look normal.
Okay, I like reassure Ishi that it's not happening in real life.
I put the eyeballs I have, and then I turn to Melavora, and I'm like,
Give me that last one, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
take it. And yeah, you turn back, and yeah, like you look like a zombie in the thing. Your teeth are all falling out, and one of your eyes is missing, and there's blood, and you look dead. And Kubazan's like, oh, don't worry about it. You look great. You feel great. We're gonna get in there. Don't even worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Whatever's on the other side of this door, we're gonna beat it up.
And he's like, hell yeah. And you sink it in there. And on socketing the last one, the eyes all roll backwards into indentations, and like a stone cap seals over the top of each hole. And then the mirror starts to iris away. It like opens like an aperture. There's a faint scraping sound, and you can see into a room beyond. So let me show it to you. So the room beyond, the vault door disappears, revealing a domed, candlelit room 50 feet high. The polished marble floor is so perfectly reflective, it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance to a sphere. 9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure open up along the walls. In the middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovers, hidden under a black silk drape 20 feet above the floor. So right up here. When Kubazan sees it, Kubazan's like, ooh, there's our beholder. Get him! Go, get your weapon, get in there.
Ah!
Wait.
So Ishi just runs in.
Isn't that?
So when you step into the room, if you don't have an advantage already, Ishi, take it now.
Inspiration, you mean?
Or inspiration, yeah, take inspiration. But first, make a dexterity save. Make a dexterity
Was the
saving
floor
throw.
slippery?
Are you slippery?
She's slippery.
Okay, so you're fine. It's just the floor is so incredibly slick that when you step on it, you're like, okay, you're fine. You got your momentum. But you can charge across the room. But it is, almost frictionless.
Oh, really?
Almost
Fuck
frictionless.
off. Fuck directly off.
It is an almost frictionless floor. But you can run in. The orb is floating 20 feet off the floor, and then it's got this long drape hanging over it. So you start running in. What's everybody else going to do?
I don't stick to a plan.
Ishi.
Let's go. In we go. Come on, Ishi. Let's do this.
Okay, so same thing. Make a
Yeah,
DC,
yeah.
make a check, make a saving throw, dexterity.
Oh.
So Malik walks into the room, slips immediately, and falls on his ass. He's like, "Wah!" Thunk, and like falls down.
Oh no.
Well, so Milivora, you can't like you can. I guess you could jump over Malik.
Yeah, I guess if he falls in front of her, then
Push
she
me,
will not
like-
do that. She like
So
It's
you,
like those ice hockey tables push me and I'll like slide across the floor.
yeah.
just like slides him slightly away from her.
Okay. So, but the
Quarter
thing is, so you go in, and what happens is Malik slips and falls, and when he falls on his butt, you don't have to push him because he just keeps sliding into the room. And then you walk in. You want to walk in behind
With
him?
caution.
Yeah. Okay. So you're fine. Yeah. Ishi, you.
Arcturus is just like standing at the door, like,
Can I like
thinking
like,
a little bit in his
grab
arm.
grab the drape and like
Mhm. Yeah, you
pull
could
it
like jump up and grab it and yank it off.
No.
Okay.
That's what
all
I
right.
do.
So you reach up, you grab the drape and yank it free, and it flaps off of above. There is a floating metal sphere, 6 feet in diameter, floating above the floor. When you yank off the drape, it begins to hum, and everything in the room made out of metal starts to like pull towards the sphere.
Oh no,
God damn
I'm
it!
on the room. It's fine.
So yeah, it starts to like pulse, and everything made out of metal starts getting dragged towards it.
Your staff is not made out of metal.
Good thing all my metal is gone.
Yeah. Let me look at the description of the staff of striking. I think it's made out of wood, but
I totally go into it because
Yeah, I mean, so does Melavora.
So hang on.
I'm not in the room yet, so I don't.
So let me take a quick look here at.
I thought it was gonna be a beholder taking a nap.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna just roll that the weapon. Yeah, isn't. It's not enough metal to pull. You can feel it tug a little bit, but yeah. Anyone wearing metal armor, you can feel it like pulling.
Maybe it's pulling like the front of my armor, but when I lean out of the room, does it still like? Because I'm not in the room. You said in the room.
Yeah. I mean, you can feel it like pulling slightly from outside.
But I don't have to like save against being dragged toward the
No,
thing.
you're not in the room yet. So
What
Malik, what are you doing? You want to stand up? Because
What is
otherwise
with
you
this
slide
and
towards
that?
Ishi.
yeah.
Sarek really doesn't like metal.
Yeah, Surek's really into
I
magnets.
guess
He's a wizard, right? He doesn't have like if you come at him with a sword, he wants your sword to get pulled into an orb or destroyed by a statue.
instead of like getting up, I scramble to take off my pack and as much like bits and bobs of metal as I can because I don't actually need it to fight.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So instead of getting up, I just try and
Okay. All right.
just, like, throw everything off myself.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so some of your metal objects are straining against the outside of your bag. Your bag's weight seems to like hold it down on the floor relatively well, but it's very disorienting. You're kind of getting pulled around and
Yeah.
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 And objects start getting like pulled up, and eventually your bag will like open and the stuff in it will like fly off. I mean, the buckles and stuff are pulling towards it. But you want to stay on the ground.
Well, if I've got enough time to do both, I wasn't sure how.
Yeah, it's your movement,
time-sensitive.
right? So you can use half your movement to stand.
Yeah, I stand
Okay.
and I. And I use my action to do the other stuff, and
Okay.
I try.
Well, let's have you all roll initiative,
Yeah,
just to track what's happening in what order. Okay.
Nice, good job, me.
Good stuff.
Good start.
Okay. So everybody roll. Yeah, add your initiative in there.
Not the best. Could be worse.
Okay.
We all rolled rather poorly on that.
Okay. All right. So.
That's magnet shit.
Okay. All right. So that was Malik. So I think as you're all kind of like struggling to move, I need to roll. Okay, so the first thing that happens is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the first thing that happens is anything that is magical on Ishi, Melavora, or Malik ceases to function. It doesn't. It just stops working. I think you feel like the spirits are inside you. I don't think they get affected by this, so you maintain their jam. But let me double check the exact wording of this. And for Malik, this is like a deep, strange feeling of being disconnected from your magic. So let's see. Spells and other magical effects are suppressed. While it's suppressed, it cannot function. And yeah, so you feel, so you still are connected to your magic stuff, but it suddenly stops. It stops working. And I guess in this case, that applies to your spirits as well. So Ishi, you suddenly feel like weak. Malik, you feel slow. The voices, you can't hear them. And I think that's the thing that happens. Melavora, what do you want to do?
I'm dead.
So we're slowly being pulled towards this. If we have anything metal on us, right? That is the effect.
Yes. Yeah.
Presumably, if I am in an animal shape, that means I don't have anything metal on me.
You cannot currently shapeshift.
Oh, like that effect is also...
Yes.
Okay.
It's a magical ability.
Oh, she does not like that. There's 9 things in the room. There's a big fucking orb that we turned on.
Yeah, we have to find out what's doing that and stop it, obviously.
Yeah. How hard is it to resist moving towards the thing?
Your movement is not restricted, but at the beginning of your turn, you need to make a dexterity save.
Okay. I think she's probably going to make the dex save, and then she's going to step out of the room and remove all of the metal.
Okay. All right. So you don't fall down.
Because she's right in the doorway. So let's solve the first problem.
What are you wearing that's metal? Don't druids not?
They can wear studded armor.
Oh.
They won't. It's a little foggy on the ruling, but most people have decided that studded leather armor is okay.
Yeah.
And also she has she's got probably gold coins and stuff on her. So she unloads everything that was metal enough.
That would all be in your pack, right? So you just
she just drops the pack on the ground and then
because dropping's a free action.
Not
doffing armor takes time though, right?
Taking your armor off? Yes. Yeah, it does.
I mean, that's actually wait, if she's out of the room, can she turn into an animal then?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, so you leave the room, and where you're standing, no, you still feel all disconnected.
Okay.
Wait, do I?
Yes. Yeah. Same thing.
Oh.
Yeah. There's 2 things. There's the orb that's pulling us towards it because we took the cloth off it, and there is, I can only assume, an invisible beholder.
Some sort of anti-area effect.
Yeah. There's an area. There is an area in which magic is being suppressed.
Yeah, they're like big eye.
The little floating skull that was following you. You look back and he's just lying on the ground, just rolling back and forth.
Buddy.
He just fell and bunk, bounced off the ground.
Oh shit. Okay. I mean, other than taking the armor off, so I'm not slowly dragged into this orb that might disintegrate me. That's what Melavora is going to start doing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't feel the pull of the orb right now either. But
yeah, I don't think taking off your armor is a good idea, Melavora. We should just put the thing back on the magnet.
We still need to fight a beholder.
Okay, fine. Then she leaves the armor on. If that's what everyone's
And you
going to
start
convince
taking,
her
like,
to do.
Yeah, don't take
like
your
in the
armor
middle.
off when we're trying to fight a beholder.
Okay, puts the pack down, grabs her sticks, because those aren't a thing. And then I don't have magic. I can't turn into an animal. I mean, I think that's probably everything she can do on her turn. At this point, there's just been a lot of dithering, so I will let Arcturus go next.
Okay, Arcturus, what are you gonna do?
So I can't do magic either, right?
Correct. From where you're standing, you cannot currently do magic.
And I have disadvantage on dex saves because of my armor.
I don't know.
Should just be stealth.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just stealth. So I will, I guess, attempt to get in the room because I want to try and like get out of this anti-magic field if there's a way out of it. So,
Okay.
So I step in.
Okay.
So that's 5 feet. And then I roll dexterity.
Yeah. It's a slick floor. Though actually, when you step in the room, you don't have to roll. You just step in. You expect to slip, but you don't.
Okay. So I step in like hesitantly to expect to slip.
And you don't.
I don't. And so that's 5. That's 10. Do I have to make the save
Nope,
again?
you're fine.
15. Do I still feel like magic?
No, you have access to your spells and stuff again.
Okay, so yeah, I'm like trying to like feel like, I don't know, guidance or something that I can do. Like I'm just trying to feel if the magic is there. I don't know how it works. I don't have magic actually. But then this cone is a magical effect, right?
I don't know. You don't know that.
Not dispel magic.
Oh, but as soon as you stand where you stand, you start getting yanked towards the orb. As soon as you step to where you are, you feel like, ugh, and you're wearing metal armor, right? So,
Ishi, cover it. Ishi, cover that goddamn thing up.
It's 20 feet up in the air.
How the hell am I gonna cover it with a
You uncovered it.
That was much
because
easier.
it was hanging.
Okay, so you step out of the anti-magic area and into the orb of magnetic fielding. Let's see.
One thing or another.
It's not very clear. It just says each creature in the room wearing metal armor is pulled to the sphere and becomes stuck to it. So I guess when you step out, you get yanked up in the air and clung, you hit your back and you're stuck. You're stuck to this orb, like
Just
hanging.
Give me the blanket.
Hanging from the orb.
I'll cover it. Mike, just give it to me.
Sure.
Okay. So that's. Do you want to hold your action? Do you want to do something?
Yeah, I guess I will hold my action to when Ishi like tosses because I'm 20 feet up in the air.
You are, yes. And I guess you fell 20 feet, so you take
No,
falling.
because Papazotl, I never take damage from falling.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So you should have taken falling damage, but Papazotl was like, What happened? Everything went dark for a moment, thunk, and you're like stuck to this orb. And Papazotl was like, are we stuck to an orb? What's happening?
Yes, it's Ishi, give that to me. So when Ishi tosses me the blanket,
You want to use your action to cover the
the thing back up and like try and like get it between me.
All right. Ishi, it's your turn.
I grab the thing and I hand it to Arcturus.
So you ball up the thing and toss it up to Arcturus.
I'm 20 feet in the air.
Okay. Tossing a balled up claw. I think you can grab it. There's no need to roll.
Hold on, Adam. Let me just step underneath Arcturus, or not underneath Arcturus.
Yeah, and then you hear
and then my massive strength will return. And
so
then
hang on. First thing that happens, you step out. Now you have to make a DC 10 dexterity save because you're back on the slick floor.
Okay. Wait, why didn't I have to?
Because you got yanked right away. As soon as you stepped out, you got yanked off your feet. Okay, you're fine. You're okay. So it's all slippery now. Yeah, the slippery floor is magic too. So you step out, and I can continue to move if you want. And as soon as you step out of the cone, you hear Kubazan like mid-roar. He's like, "Oh, let's get! Hey, what the hell?" And then you step out of the cone, and then
toss the blanket
to Arcturus. Arcturus, you want to use your action to throw it over the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm trying to like.
You fall 20 feet, which would normally deal you damage, but it doesn't.
I'm like,
so you fall and land on your feet. The magnetic effect stops.
But now I have to save for the slippery floor.
When you start your turn or when you try to move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Hey.
so Ishi, you've moved a little bit and use your action. Do you want to keep moving or?
Yes, actually.
So you made your save against slipperiness.
So that was 5 feet, basically.
Mhm.
Another 5, another 5, and another 5. And I'm just going to search this alcove for anything that might be useful.
Okay, so you're gonna run over to the alcove. All right, so you can search on your next turn because you used your turn to like do all the complicated.
Yeah,
pick up
of
the
course.
thing and- okay, Malik, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to try and move out of the cone in a random direction.
Okay.
I've just realized it has a telekinetic eye beam. It's just going to take the fucking thing off again. 'cause why wouldn't it? I'm going to try and move this way. Am I
Okay.
still in it?
Still in it. Yep.
10,
Still.
15,
Still.
20?
Okay, now you're out.
Okay.
Let's draw this.
Now make a dex.
So
Make a
it's-
dex save. So you step out. You're like magic. Ah, fuck! Like slip and fall potentially. Okay, no,
Okay.
you balance yourself. You grab the wall.
All right. How high is the ceiling of this room?
50 feet.
Okay, so it was like a line like it was like this, and I'm out of it, so it's probably okay. I shoot a fireball above myself.
Okay, a fireball or a firebolt?
Fireball.
Fireball. Okay.
From AoE.
Okay.
Yeah, high enough up that I won't hit myself. So the AoE would be
Wait, up in the air?
yeah.
Just
trying
straight
to work
above
out
you,
what-
50 feet.
Yeah, if it's invisible and it takes
Yes,
damage.
you're just flacking for it, like.
Yeah.
With a
Fire-
fireball? That's
Yeah.
a real big spell to flack.
Hey, I got a pearl of power. I've got so many.
So
fireballs.
what's the radius of a fireball, and what happens if there's like an invisible thing between you and I think we talked about this before, an invisible thing between you and the fireball's target?
It would impact the
Okay.
thing.
Great.
20-foot radius.
Okay, the fireball goes up 10 feet, hits something, and blows up.
Sick.
So you get caught in it too.
All right, I use my bonus action in that case to give myself resistance to fire damage.
Can you do that to interrupt your own spell? It's not a reaction.
Sorry, I said bonus action, but I think it is.
Yeah, double check. If it's
I-
a reaction, you can do it, but otherwise, yeah, you hit yourself with the fireball.
and that's worth 50. At the same time, so I do, yes.
Okay.
As part of the action, I spend a point to give myself resistance against.
But your fire magic ignores
No,
resistance.
you already did it though.
Your fire magic ignores resistance, so there's no point.
That's a really good point.
So you just consume yourself and part of whatever's above you in a terrible ball of fire.
Why did you do that?
Well, how else are we going to find it?
It's not lighting the entire room on fire.
Okay. I mean, 20 feet from Malik, because you pretty much throw it straight above you, is like, you don't really hit anything else,
Except it.
I guess. Yeah.
Or
whatever is
whatever. It
above
might be
you.
a wall of force.
And you
like
hit
in the
you
other
hit the
room.
orb too.
Yeah, right. That works.
Okay.
Great. Do you burn the
Are you
blanket
gonna
off?
burn
I
the
think the
blanket?
blanket probably incinerates.
No.
I'll give it a roll, but your magic you explicitly said your fire magic is crazy powerful now. So I think the orb. I don't think it gets a roll. I think the
Cool.
orb.
So we're not meeting next week on Tuesdays.
Hang on. So let me just let me put an orb in play here.
I made a mistake.
Okay, so the orb, you burn off the cloak. Roll damage for your fireball, because that happens no matter what. There's a horrible
Yeah.
ball of fire. Anyone looking in that direction sees the bottom half of a vaguely sphere-shaped invisible object block and get burned by some of the fire. So you also, this would be a really weird thing. There's an area about yay big, like this, a cone, where the fire just doesn't go. The fire burns around this cone. And so you
Can I make a dex save against my own?
Yeah, of
spell?
course. Yeah, you have to make the dex save against your own fireball. It's just like you just hit yourself with the
I'm
spell.
going to spend a lucky point to try and not fall.
You like throw yourself to the floor, like, oh no! Dive to the floor.
There we go.
Okay,
Nicely
all right.
done.
So give me a quick second here, because I've got a few things I got to do. So you
I'm
hit
so sorry, everyone.
the invisible beholder above you.
Oh god.
So that's cool. And it's a dex save, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
DC 16.
All right. So it makes the save. It gets an 11.
Screw you, beholder.
So he's gonna take the damage. You deal 29 damage.
Yes, 29.
Okay, and then
It's a pretty
you
bad
you take
14.
14. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we have to.
So Malik is just like thrown onto the floor, takes his fire damage. The cloak covering the orb burns away, which means Arcturus is flung back up into the air.
I'm so sorry, I didn't think about
Bang!
that.
Hits the side of the orb. So Arcturus, you are now 20 feet off the ground. And also the orb takes some damage. You see fire like lick at its surface. So let me see how many. That was the other thing I had to check is the orb. Okay, so. And you dealt it 29. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. That was your turn.
Sure was.
Malik. Now before your turn ends, I'm gonna use a thing.
A legendary action.
I'm gonna use a legendary action. Yep.
Kill me
It's,
now.
it's the end of your turn. So I gotta roll. Actually, I'll let you roll. Roll a d10.
Oh, see which beam it
Yeah, see which
targets me.
random beam you get
Sick.
zorped by.
I hope it's a 10. End my suffering.
Okay, all right. So you see, everyone sees this blinding flash of light, and then another beam of light appears from empty air, fires down towards Malik, strikes Malik in the body. Make a wisdom save, Malik.
Okay.
I wish we could
It
see
doesn't-
it.
the
That'd be really
damage-
helpful.
Or does not
It's a
make
good
it.
thing I decided to keep fairy fire and get rid of
No,
jump
damaging the
instead.
boulder does not make it not invisible.
Okay.
Dave, Malik is overcome with terror. You are filled with horrific fear. You have the frightened condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And what's funny is you're frightened of something invisible, so you have to kind of guess where it is and be afraid of wherever you think it is.
no, that's the thing. I can triangulate this now. I've got 3 points where I can't move towards where the two teams are.
Okay, so that's your turn. I'm gonna mark the thing. Don't forget to make the mallet, make the fear save at the beginning of your.
Yeah. Is it straight fear or is it like an alternate fear?
It is. It's the target is listed there. So you make the save. You be frightened for 1 minute. You have the frightened condition. You can take the save at the end of every turn.
Because I know sometimes frightened is frightened, but then some other random bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just put his initiative on the order. So let's see. I guess. Actually, I can't because then he'll appear. So I'll just add one. Okay. So Malik Fear. Is on there. That takes place at the end of Malik's turn. I guess actually it doesn't have it'll last forever until you save from it. Okay. So mystery beholder as a custom item, and he goes on 17. So the invisible beholder, you probably hear him.
Oh, we've lost Elf this
Lost elf this time.
No,
Damn.
Ishi.
Yeah, you
Ishi
lose. That's it.
disappeared.
That's it. Ishi vanishes. We can see kind of some of everybody's face. I'll just.
Which corner do you want me to be in?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good, Malik. Okay, and then move slightly. Hello. Hi.
Let me look.
Yeah. So I don't. There we
I'm
go.
perfect.
Hi. Let me reorder everybody.
Sorry, my
Hello,
internet
everyone.
just went down for like no reason.
It's okay.
That's
I got
super
you.
fun. It happens.
Yeah, it's cool. You got hit by an anti-internet beam.
Those are the worst. That's Beholder 11 on the.
Jesus.
So my thought is, the beholder isn't actually the one who cast invisibility. I bet
Yeah,
it's
the fear rate says 1 minute.
Oh, it does on there. Okay, perfect. I'll add that.
Frightened
in
for
there.
1 minute.
Okay, hang on. I gotta move everybody around and fix the overlay real quick here. It'll still be broken on the other side, but that's okay. Stupid beholders, stupid anti-internet beams. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's cool. That's fine. It would be nice if the Zoom didn't like reorganize everybody every time somebody dropped, but that's fine too.
Mm-hmm. Or if you could manually move people.
There we go. All right.
Excuse me.
Let's see here. It's my turn. So even though I want to fix this, all right, we'll just use it janky for now, and I'll fix it after. Okay. So, Dave, you are Malik is frightened for 1 minute, so I do need to do fear Malik. I would love it if somebody would roll for me. What is it? 3? 3 of these? How many does he get to use a turn? Yeah, someone roll 3d10 for me and ignore any duplicates you roll. All right, an 8, a 9, and a 1. I got it. Thank you, Blue Jay. Okay. So we're gonna go like that, and then the 8, I think, will aim at Malik. Can you make a dexterity save? So another beam flies towards you.
Yep. Sorry, I just get that frightened back up to see if I've got ability checks. So not a save.
Correct.
So I don't have disadvantage on this. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Okay, you're fine. So the ray hits you, and you don't do anything. You see it come from like up here and fly towards you.
Did you pin somewhere? I didn't.
Oh yeah, sorry. I have invisible on. So from like here somewhere, up in that vicinity.
Still didn't see, but that's fine. Oh, over there.
Yes. Yeah, way over there. And then Ishi, let's fire the 9 at you.
All right.
Can you roll a dexterity save?
I can. I'll use my inspiration that I just got
Okay.
for a 20-something.
Okay, same thing. So you dodge it out of the way, it hits the wall and like burns a tube of energy. It's a green beam, and it burns a hole in the wall. And then Arcturus, let's hit you with that was 8, 9, and a 1. Okay, so let me see what this one does. Oh no, this wouldn't be Arcturus. Does
it like
shoot it at Melavora?
If it's a random ray, then does it like?
The targets are not random. No.
Okay, but does it know in advance what rays it's going to be if the rays are random?
Well, I roll randomly to determine what rays I get to use this turn. Then I use them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how that worked.
Yeah, 3 rays at random, choosing 3 targets. 1 to 3. I could hit all 3 of you. So this one's at Melavora. It's a pink beam with little hearts floating in it, and it flies at Melavora. Oh, no. Melavora, can you roll?
Resist?
What save is this?
It is a wisdom save, this one.
Okay, that's my best.
It's a good stat.
It's my good stat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have inspiration? No, you're fine.
Okay,
20.
You're fine. Good. Okay. So that's my turn. They all came from somewhere over here. And Melavora, it's your turn.
Well, it seems like the action's happening in the room. She was told not to take off her armor, so she's gonna step in and hopefully not get sucked to the orb. That might happen.
Yeah, you're not wearing metal. You're not wearing metal armor, so you don't get immediately yanked to the orb.
Okay. Is she still in the magic field?
You do not feel the magic resistant, the suppression of your spells.
Okay.
Currently.
If she's not gonna get sucked immediately, then she'll save wild shape. So she steps into the room. I'll make my dex save.
Okay. Yeah.
And hope that I don't fall on my
These
ass.
are really easy rolls, so you can only fail them by rolling really poorly. No, you're fine.
You
skate into the room like a mighty duck.
It's Yuri on fucking ice over here.
Yeah. You do a little pirouette and fly into the room.
There's something invisible in this room, and we know roughly
there's something invisible shooting lasers at things. It's somewhere over there.
We have a rough idea of where it came from, so I'm going to center on. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Praise Fairy Fire. Praise it.
And I'm gonna center it on that area here, wherever like close
Like,
enough that
right
I think.
there?
Okay.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
I just wrote Faerun Fire in the chat.
Yeah, like top.
So
top
Fairy
left.
Fire, it makes a dex save, and if not, it's outlined in like a faint.
Yep.
a faint
Blue,
glow.
green, or violet light.
your choice.
My choice.
Okay.
Yeah. And any creature. And the dex save
Okay, let me make
is
that dex save.
15.
Okay. Yeah, praise druids. Oh, nice. Okay. So the glowing outline of an enormous like 10-foot sphere with big sharp teeth and wavy tendril eyes appears before you. Now this is a concentration spell with a limit of
Up to 1 minute.
up to 1 minute. Okay. So here's Faerun Fire with its 10 rounds. It appears. Let me put him on the token layer. What color did you make him?
Votes. What would people prefer? Green, violet?
Blue.
Okay.
Blue.
Well, from the emphatic Arcturus.
The obvious item. I mean, the obvious choice is a violet light.
But, okay. Let's go with indigo. It's confused.
Okay. I tinted it. It was already kind of blue. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. So he appears. I guess that's more violet. Let's try a little bluer. There you go. So yeah, he appears, and the eye stalks kind of like swivel to look at himself. And what does he speak? Does he speak common? No. He says something in a language none of you understand, but he sounds pissed.
It's not primordial
No, he doesn't speak primordial.
or dwarven.
No.
Is it undercommon?
It is It's either undercommon or deep speech. So
I speak undercommon.
you speak undercommon. Okay.
Yeah.
So he looks at himself with his eyes, and then he looks at you, and you hear in undercommon. He's like, "Oh, what the hell? God damn! I hate druids. Freaking fairy fire. Everything was going so good."
Oh shit! She's already used her action. Otherwise, she'd totally turn invisible at that.
Yeah, totally.
That
Wait,
was
the Moa thing, is that like you need
It's
to
an action.
It's an action. Yeah, to be
Oh, okay.
invisible. Yeah.
and
he's just
if I do anything,
oh,
you
hey,
just
come on! What are you doing? I was all invisible. That was great. Oh, Sarek's gonna be
That's
so
part I
pissed.
think where he is on my map, I can't actually see him.
Yeah.
Because he's behind the orb.
Now, does he give off light too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Let's
10 foot.
emits light. 10.
Dim light in a 10-foot radius. And
Okay.
attack rolls have advantage as long as you can see them.
Let's see. Oh, he's also standing directly behind the sphere that would be blocking him. So I'll clear that.
I guess I probably would have had to move slightly in order to actually.
because it was an AOE, right? So
It was an
there he
AoE,
is.
yeah.
Now you can see him in the back of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Melivora Fargland, you got anything else you want to do?
No, that was her turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's pissed. He's gonna zap you. Roll a d10.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, come on! Whoa, I'm so come here, you!" And he swivels an eye towards. Yeah, I'm beholden over here.
He's like an angry New Yorker beholder, or
Okay.
Oh shit. Fun.
So a 1 means he targets you with his charm ray again. make that wisdom save.
Yep. All right. You know what? I really
use inspiration.
I'm gonna use inspiration on this.
Okay. Okay. All right. So he shoots you with the beam, which strikes you like square in the chest,
Nope.
and
Nope.
the beam goes up, and then you resist its effects, and he's like, "Huh? Did it work? Come on, it's me, your best friend. Over here, the big eye guy. No, God.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. So Arcturus, it's your turn. You are stuck to the orb.
Excellent. I'm real hype about.
So
being-
Papa Zottle's like, "This is
orb.
very embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Don't you have any magic that can get us down from here?"
You're the one who didn't give me fly, okay?
I have wings. I don't know what your problem is. Where we come from, we eat fish.
Yeah, well, where I come from, we eat fish too.
Yes, well, perhaps you
so-
should stop talking and start casting spells.
Yeah, well, perhaps you should stop talking to me and it would be a little easier.
Well, if I had legs or arms or my own body, this wouldn't be a problem for me.
Okay, you're great. Sorry, I'm just trying to look for what my casting thing is for the Triton spells. 'Cause
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
if it counts as a spell or
I mean, it's magic.
I know, but like it might not be a spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
It will say
Oh, here we go.
X is your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, it's once per like long rest.
Okay. Yeah, I think I cast it with. Where is it?
What, he's got listen, the Beholder's got a Skullport accent. Well, you ain't never been to Skullport before? Everybody down there talks like this, okay? Just relax.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
That's right. I'm going to remember.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that spell.
Okay.
I just have a lot of similar spells for my like Tempest Cleric and my. Okay. Oof. How am I gonna get off this stupid ice?
That's what
ball?
Undercommon sounds like.
Are
Oh,
you-
come here and work in my tomb, he says. It's going to be great, he says. You're going to get a bunch of treasure and kill some adventurers, he says. God, it's the worst day of my life.
Can you still do
I
stuff,
think
or
I'm just
you're-
gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Bless.
Yeah, you can still
Um,
move your arms and legs, but you're glued to the orb.
Oh, yeah. Let me check if I can get it on everybody or not. You can target
When you
one
feel
additional
lonely,
creature.
You
Okay.
can always
Okay.
go.
So that's 3. So if I
Skullport.
cast it at level 2, I can put it on all of us. So I cast Bless as a level 2 spell, and we all get this effect for up to 1 minute.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, you don't all get it. But it
Yep.
gives you an additional.
level
You're going to
2
cast it
spell.
at a higher slot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone feels the watery blessings of Istitia
Already
flow
moist is
through
totally
them.
Yeah, Elf was already moist.
Yeah, you're especially extra.
Is it
moist
like a
now.
white noise machine?
Yeah.
Just
You hear like seagulls. Like a
Istishia isn't a
foghorn.
god of foghorns or seagulls, okay?
You know what? I'm the dungeon master, and Chris Perkins says I
Istishia
can do whatever I want.
Not
so.
the ocean.
It's true, Chris
Istishia
Perkins
is
does
water.
do that.
Okay. All right. So you cast a spell. You can't move. Do you have any bonus actions?
Not that aren't spells.
Okay. All right. I mean, you're not in an anti-magic like area. You can still
I've
cast
just cast
stuff.
a spell. I can't cast
Oh, I
another.
see. Okay. All right. So you're done.
Yeah.
All right, Ishi, it is your turn. Now, old Beholder Boy here he's above. He's not at floating like at ground level.
God fucking damn it!
He can fly. He's 10 feet off the ground right now.
only you could still walk
Um,
on walls.
Oh, and at the end of your turn, Arcturus,
He's gonna zap
roll
me.
somebody roll a d10. He's gonna zap somebody. I think he's gonna zap Ishi.
Nice.
Yes, get to zap Ishi with telekinesis
a
over
9.
to him.
Okay, so roll. There's a green lance of light. He's like,
okay.
oh, I've had enough. It's time for the big guns. And he points his eye at you. It flashes green. A beam of light lances out towards you. Dexterity saving throw.
This is on me, right?
This is on you, Ishi. Yep.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Fuck
You cartwheel out of the way, and it like rips a hole in the floor. You might say it disintegrates the floor where it hits.
Also, you know what I have?
What do you got?
A bow and
you do have a bow.
arrows.
Yeah. It is your turn, Ishi Snaggletooth.
All right, you flying blob. Let's see how well your eyes do against this.
Okay. And you fire. You're gonna fire some arrows at him.
And I get +2 because of the bracers, right? 'Cause I have
You
the
do. Yes.
bracers.
Mhm.
So hang on while I just quickly change a thing over here. I'm gonna fire some arrows at this fellow. So short bow the first.
Okay.
To 24.
That is a hit. And these are the arrows you got from the tomb, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have advantage.
It's 10 damage.
You do not deal 10 damage. You take the arrow out, you draw the arrow, you fire at it, the arrow hits him and basically just splinters. He takes 1 damage.
Great.
So, Melvor, you hear him be like,
I
ow!
fucking
Hey, what are you
love this encounter.
What are you doing?
Um,
Hey!
All right, shoot him again. Fuck him.
Okay, all right. Pew! You shoot another one at him.
8 damage.
Okay, yeah, same thing. The arrow just splinters
Wow,
and breaks.
I'm really glad I have these braces of archery, no fucking arrows. All right, cool. I guess my turn is over.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it does your dexterity. It does the extra dexterity damage. You do another 4. Okay. All right.
Wait, that's my extra dexterity damage? That's
well, it
+5
does-
on each of those.
It does the damage. It does 1 base damage plus whatever
Yeah.
you would normally do.
Oh, it would. Okay, so that last one is just the way it goes.
Yeah,
Yes.
8
Yeah.
is, if you look at it, is her minimum.
Oh, okay.
8
So
8 is my minimum damage.
another 12.
Oh, and also I have advantage on him, and this is a finesse weapon.
You also have disadvantage because of the orb, because the arrows are curving towards the orb because they have metal tips.
What?
So he takes another.
All right, I dump my quiver out and let the arrows fly away because they're useless.
You just throw them, and they all fly out. Okay.
That's what I.
Wait,
That's
wait,
my
but you
second
still
action.
do 8 damage each time.
How much health do you think this has?
It's
8
not
damage?
nothing,
Not gonna be enough.
but that's not nothing. That's 16 damage in a turn, which is not nothing.
All right, fine. I keep my arrows.
Don't
Probably
dump
So
double
it.
you have 8. You have 8 arrows left.
I have actually there were 20 brittle arrows.
Were there 20? Okay. All right. So you've got 8.
18 arrows
Okay.
left.
All right. Cool.
And I'm pretty sure I still get a sneak attack on a disadvantage when I have advantage because I still have advantage. I just also have disadvantage.
Is that how it works? Because
Yes.
you don't have advantage though.
But I do though. I just also have disadvantage.
Doesn't advantage and disadvantage cancel out?
No, there's just
No,
two
but you
separate
still
things.
have each of them.
You're considered to have neither. No, we've made this ruling before.
All right,
I'm gonna look. So advantage and disadvantage, they don't when they stack. No, that's not what I'm looking.
I'll check
for.
it out. Like move on and do the next
Okay.
thing, and
Alright.
I'll check it anyway.
Okay.
Let's see.
So the end of your turn, he's going to fire a random. Somebody roll a
Yeah.
d10 for me. Okay, an 8. I think he'll shoot it at Ishii again because you're shooting at him. Make a dexterity save, Ishii.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good. You get this is the best.
That and then a D4 because it's bless. Boom. 19.
Okay, all right. So you dodge out of the way. This beam is like a grayish, kind of smoky color, and it hits the wall, and nothing seems to happen when it does. Malik, it is your turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry, can you add my bless to the turn order count?
How many turns does it last?
It's a minute.
Okay.
I just don't
sure-
want to
Yeah,
like
you don't wanna forget it.
track.
Okay. Okay, so you can now see the target of your fear there.
Yep. So I was measuring this out, and I have a way, as long as I move into this square. So I would,
You can only
I'm-
you can't go any closer to him than this line.
yeah. So the plan is to Misty Step across the room
Mm-hmm.
over to Ishii and cast Fly on her.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
But I've got to make the dex save to fall down first.
Yes, if you start your turn standing, you have to make the save.
I'll still be able to get there. It's just whether I can move again. Yeah. Thank you, Bless.
Nice.
Bless has been helpful already.
Yeah, Bless putting in work. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll pop over to where she is.
Okay.
I'll cast Fly on you. I'm gonna. I don't have quick spell. I've got twin spell, and I do have quick spell. So if
Yeah.
I do that,
How long does fly last? Like an hour?
oh, people are telling me I only have one spell a turn. That is correct. I did Misty Step over here. I can't do it this turn. So this turn, while I'm standing next to you, I'll have to cast it next turn off. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'll ineffectually flail at the.
So no fly this turn, but next turn.
No fly this
Okay.
turn. I'm going to do something with my action though, because it was only a bonus action. Because I'm sure Aegean is incessantly telling me,
Get out of here. We got to run. This thing's horrifying. Let's go. Let's go.
no, Aegean.
I
We
swear
we
you
know
used
what to do here.
spells in turns before.
Okay. So what are you doing, Mel?
Yeah, it's only specific combos. I'm going to use the Wand of Wonder on it.
Okay.
Just going to see
Awesome.
what happens.
Take out the wand. So we see Malik draw out his this unicorn, this sparkly unicorn horn, and point it at the beholder and say the magic word. And let's see what happens.
I think I roll a D100, but I don't.
I believe that you do. Let me grab it here. So you expend a charge and roll a d100 and tell me.
Okay.
And you're targeting the beholder, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
D100. 81. All right. The results on 81 are you cast invisibility on yourself.
Okay, I'm invisible.
Okay, you're invisible. So I will
Sick.
add invisibility for Malik. How long does invisibility last usually? Is it a minute?
I think it's a
It
minute.
might be a minute. It might be 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, I'll check.
Okay.
Hour.
An hour. Okay, so a minute, 10 minutes, an hour.
Is this the invisibility where you can't attack or do anything?
It's
or
the
else it turns
spell.
off?
It's just the spell invisibility.
So I'm like, is she still here?
Didn't mean to click
I'm
that.
gonna
That's okay.
cast fly on you. You just can't see me right now.
Okay, cool.
Boom. And yeah, Malik's like, haha, and then whoop, pop, disappears. Okay, all right. So, Belcours, I think that's how you pronounce this guy's name. It is his
Bob.
turn. So he
Bob the Beholder.
recovers
I'm like
his
flailing
3.
on the fucking orb, like a fish out of water.
So the beginning of his turn, he has to decide if he's going to anti-magic cone you, which he's not going to. Okay, you're still frightened of him. Okay, so he's going to float over this way. And can you roll, somebody roll 3d10.
Okay.
He's mad
got-
about this fairy fire, and he wants to get rid of Melivore. Okay, you got to re-roll the doubles, but good work. So roll 2 more. Okay, 4, 6, and 8. All right, so Melivora, you're getting the full brunt of this shit.
Shit.
Wisdom save first.
Okay.
So one of the eyes turns towards you and lances out. Okay, you are slowed, so your speed is halved for a minute. You can't take reactions.
Okay.
So like everything starts moving really fast, and you're having like a really hard time keeping track of what's going on. And then 2 more
my God.
beams fly at you. So
I just want to take a nap.
let's see. Let's see. Must succeed at DC. Move it. Okay. Roll a. Oh yeah. Sorry, that should have been a dexterity save. For that, one. They're not always.
Oh yeah, it says dexterity.
Yeah.
Would have
so
been
just
way lower.
Just
then.
reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and reroll. It was the wrong save.
Yeah, you got bless as well, so add that D4.
Yeah, you got a D4.
Okay, so you're not slowed. You managed to dodge it.
You're not slowed.
You're fine. Okay. So the second ray, this one is a kind of bluish, like literally just a hand, like appears. A hand made out of energy appears near one of his eyes, rushes towards you and tries to grab you. So make a. This one is a strength save. So I think it comes over and it grabs the front of your clothes.
Okay, you can add a D4 to your saving throw.
Yep.
Whenever you make an
Yeah, whenever
attack
you make
roll or
one.
saving throw. So like
Okay. So any saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll roll the d4 if I need to, unless there's a way to add that in.
I mean just do.
I just roll it after.
Okay.
I don't think this will help, but
Still worth it.
let's try.
Don't know what the DCs are, so.
Okay. So no, he does.
13.
He picks you up and he moves you 30 feet straight up in the air.
Oh shit.
So you're restrained and you're grappled. So the hand grabs you like a Green Lantern hand and just squeezing you and like shaking you around. Lifts you 30 feet up in the air, and then he zaps you with the other, the last one, which was an 8. So this one is a dexterity save. Now, when you're restrained, it just means you can't move in any direction.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
And you
so am I at disadvantage for the dex save?
I don't think that's what this one does.
Restrained, I think.
Yes.
it does.
Oh, you are?
If it's a dex save, you
Yeah.
have disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm restrained.
That's what I would
Yes.
assume.
Yeah. So that's funny. He picks you up and then shoots you with the other eye beam.
It's a good combo.
Okay.
D4.
And this was an 8, right?
Yep.
Ooh, okay. You get hit with the
13.
petrification ray. So the gray, like misty beam hits you, and the tips of your fingers immediately go numb. Your toes start to go numb, and you see this gray crawling force start to slowly turn you to stone. If you weren't already restrained, you are now, and he's just holding you up in the air.
No, Melivora.
Do I
and
have to roll for
think
concentration?
You're held until the beginning of the next turn. You haven't taken any damage, so no, you don't.
Oh, that's true. You just hear Melivore go, "Oh, this is bad."
So he's frustrated with this effect because he's like in Undercommon, he's like, no, come on, disintegration eye, and he's like shaking his eye like you'd shake a remote control that doesn't work.
You know
Like, come on.
I'm gonna make sure that if her hand turns to stone, it turns to stone, giving him the finger.
Yeah. He's like, come on, I want the disintegration one. Wake up. Yeah, so that's his turn. Okay. And Melavora, it is your turn. You are currently restrained
You can make the save.
by the
You
hand.
can do it.
You can still take actions that don't require moving, but on your you can't take reactions, and you can take either a bonus action or a regular action on your turn, and then you get 2 more saves, 1 for dex, 2 dex saves, 1 for stone, and 1 for being held.
Okay. The problem is if I fall, it's 20 feet, right?
30. He'll drop you 30 feet.
30 feet.
So
And that's 3d10?
3d6.
3d6.
Yeah. Falling's not a big deal.
Not that bad.
I think I'm used to it. It used to be a d10. Maybe that's a different system.
Yeah, right.
Too
Too many RPGs.
Okay, so I can take.
Oh yeah, no, you can.
unaction
Sorry,
or bonus
I was reading
action.
the slowing rate. You can take your normal. You have your normal collection of turns. You just can't move.
I can't move. I'm stuck in the air.
Yeah.
There's a beholder next to me. I'm slowly turning to stone. Great. So I have one more.
Arcturus is stuck to an orb in the middle of the room.
You can try and save to not turn to stone.
You'll get that no matter what. That'll happen.
Okay, I'll get the save no matter what for that, and I have one more save. So let's do something useful.
Yeah, and this is the telekinesis eye. So you're just restrained. You don't get another save. You just can't move until the beginning of his next turn. At which he'll drop you.
I was gonna try and go over and cast Lesser Restoration, which I had prepared, but
why?
for the frightened condition.
Oh.
But that's not gonna help. So, fuck. Let's do. I don't know if this will help at all, but it seems funny. So,
Okay.
I put it up earlier in chat. Let's do Wind Wall, which I think means I can put a wall around the beholder.
Let's see.
Wait, can I cast while I'm maintaining concentration?
No, your
I'll
fairy
lose it.
fire will go away if you
Wait.
cast another.
Wait.
If you cast another concentration spell.
I like the suggestion by chat. Transform into something with high dex.
Turn into a cat. You land on your feet. So, yeah. Do you want to if you have to concentrate on Wind Wall, then yes, fairy fire will go away.
No, we'll keep fairy fire because I think I do have to concentrate on Wind Wall.
Okay.
I will turn into a creature. I mean, it's not a bad idea turning into something with high dex
Okay.
because I get the dex. But I don't know what creatures have the highest dex. I had pulled up.
Does a snack boy?
Giant spiders aren't bad. That could be handy. I don't think the giant constrictor snakes.
Does a kitty?
Cats are useless. You have 2 hit points as a cat.
The
I think I
falling would kill
die
you
by
even if you
falling.
made the save.
No. I mean, not a small cat, like a big cat.
Like a lion.
Or a flying thing, because this room's pretty big and the beholder's
well,
yeah,
that's actually
why
the
don't
thing
we
I was thinking
we're
of.
do one last break. So let's take it rather
Okay.
than just plow through. So let's take that last break. I'll fix the overlay so everybody's where they need to be, and when we get back, we'll finish this deal with the beholder. So stick around.
Great.
We'll be right back.
Oh.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the thrilling conclusion of getting beat up by a beholder, but also kind of beating the beholder up. I'm excited about how goofy this encounter is. Let's take a quick review, shall we? For those of you just tuning in, this is what's going on. Melvora, what would you like to do with your turn? You're currently slowly turning to stone, being squeezed by a telekinetic hand, pressed up against the wall 30 feet off the ground by a glowing blueberry of a beholder.
Mm-hmm. So I don't break concentration if I turn into a creature, and I can take. So she's going to, she's going to turn into a statue. She's going to turn into a cool one.
Okay, what would you like to become?
Pop one of her wild shapes and turn into a giant eagle.
Awesome. I have a giant eagle already ready. There you go. Okay, so Melvora, I'm just going to move you over here, and I'm going to change you. Okay, so you're a giant eagle now, so that's fun. But you're also a petrifying, restrained giant eagle.
Yep.
So that's cool to be happening to you. Okay. All right. And then would you like to do anything else with your turn?
No, I mean, I think it's just hopefully not turned to stone.
Who turns into a bird? What is this?
Who has inspiration to give to Melvora? Because I wish I did. Oh, Arcturus does. Fuck yeah.
So Melvora, on your turn, you have to make a saving throw. Dexterity.
I donate my inspiration.
DC 16 dexterity save. On a failed save, you are petrified. On a successful save, you are no longer being petrified for this turn.
Do I also have to save from the telekinetic grasp?
No, you are stuck in the telekinesis until the beginning of the beholder's next turn.
Okay. So do I have a disadvantage then on this dexterity save?
Because you are held by the grabby hand, you're restrained.
Yeah.
So
that
it's
cancels out.
just a regular roll.
Just a flat roll, flat dexterity.
Yeah.
But you have a +4.
I do.
Potentially.
You got bless. Yeah.
Jesus.
Praise him. Hallowed be his name.
Yes!
Yes!
Take the wheel!
To you, RN Jesus.
RN Jesus, roll a dice!
We give our thanks this day for your blessing. Hallelujah. Okay. So you do not become a stone eagle, but are still
Eagle would be a sweet band name.
you're still in the grip of the beholders.
Can you give the vision to my eagle? Because I can't see the room.
No, I'm just gonna slowly move you out of the room, one square at a time. Okay. Eagle has vision now.
And I somehow, even as a giant eagle.
Okay, can you see now? Can you see as an eagle?
Yeah,
I
can.
Can you fly like an eagle? Okay. Good.
I'm like a bird.
Okay. Oh my God. See, I was going with the fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. But yeah, okay. So the beholder, he's squeezing you, and you're starting to turn to stone, and you resist, and he's like, "Oh, come on!" Like wiggles you around a bunch. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume I do the saves at the end of my turn.
Yes, you do. So can you roll a d10? He's gonna blast you again because he's like, "Oh, you're not getting away this easy,
Just
bird
1d10?
lady." Yeah, d10 because I just need to figure out what beam he's zapping you with on his free shot. Okay. Make a DC 16 wisdom save.
Okay.
Well, that's not a disadvantage, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully.
No, it's not. And it's still normal because I'm an eagle.
And you get a +4.
Okay. You roll bless.
Hopefully, yes.
Always roll
It's
bless.
1, so it's
You
still
can-
DC 16.
Okay.
Yes.
A silvery beam of light whose effects you do not know lances out and strikes you, and you feel a numbness like flash through your body, but then it passes.
Roll20 tip. If you go into the cog,
I
there
was
is
thinking there's
an
a.
option to add on a saving throw field.
That's true.
Thank you.
Currently have up.
Cool.
Arcturus, it is your
I'm
turn.
on the other side of the
You are
orb
stuck to an orb, and you can't actually see the beholder because he's
because
behind
it's on the other side. Yeah. That's a question. I can't see it.
you. Mm-hmm. Technically, there's no
But-
facing, so you can turn around enough to look at it.
I can look. I can see it.
Yeah,
Then?
yeah, because there's no facing in D&D, so you kind of can like wedge around enough to look behind you.
I wiggle a lot.
Okay.
You just turn in your armor.
Yeah, or just like you slowly like turn yourself over. You're still stuck to it, but now your belly's stuck to it, and you got the big orb sticking out. the front
Okay,
of
so
you.
I wiggle like a fish on and I get so that I can see where the beholder is, and then I am going to cast Shatter It's erupts from a point of my choice within range. It doesn't say it has to be like on the ground or anything. So I'm gonna shatter it. Where's the level?
And what's the radius?
The radius is a 10-foot radius sphere.
Right, so it's a 4x4 cube.
Yeah, so I'll level 3 on that little boy. So and then I didn't like look at whatever, but it's gonna do max because I sorry, I just did the level 3 and it's gonna do max.
Okay.
Because is that this one? Yeah.
Okay.
So max damage instead of rolling, but it just rolled. I just chose level 3.
Yeah, that's fine. So what is the maximum damage?
I think that's 30. Yeah, 5d8.
And is that where you want the shadow?
No, 48. Yeah, that's good.
So it does 32 damage?
Yes, that's 4 times 8, right? I'm really bad at math.
Yes,
Right.
yes, it is.
It is.
Okay, and then I think that's the is that lightning damage?
Yes.
What's the shatters lightning?
Oh, no, shatter is thunder
Shatter's
damage.
thunder.
Shatters thunder.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I'm doing all that I can do.
Yep, so that's your action.
And like I have a bunch of like stuff that I have like it adds stuff to my thundery things that I keep like forgetting.
He still gets the saving throw though, right? Like it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Okay.
No, he still gets.
So
the saving throw.
let me
It's
do one action at a time. Don't jump ahead to the next thing yet.
I'm just like I have to determine the.
I know, but we got to do one thing at a time. So
I just need to know if there's anything else that added to it. Is all.
Okay.
That was.
You tell me when you're done with the spell, and I'll roll.
I think that's it. Yeah. It was just the destructive wrath.
So you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's a dexterity save, DC 14.
14. Yeah.
Okay, he makes the save.
Okay, so it's half of 32 or whatever.
16 damage. Yep.
It's con save. Sorry. Not dexterity.
Oh yeah. Okay. His con is even better, so it would be 2 more than he already got.
We have to reroll. You have to reroll.
Your reroll was an advantage for you.
Yeah, our reroll was a.
But that's fine. I'll reroll.
It's cool.
Okay.
It's fine. Still half damage, so 30 to 60.
I mean, if we're gonna do that, the petrify was the wrong save, and I let it slide. So let's not nitpick over this stuff. So you're done. That's your action. What is your bonus action?
I can't cast another spell. And I don't really have any bonus actions that's not casting spells.
So you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, this time somebody roll a d10. Four. Okay.
Oh shit! I know what I should have done. Oh well.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a clear shot on Arcturus. Okay. I need a dexterity saving throw from the giant eagle.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, dexterity save, please.
Still at disadvantage, remember?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shoot. You're still being
Am
squeezed.
I'm still being held?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the end of his turn.
Until
Or
the end
beginning
of
of his
his
turn, sorry.
Okay. My computer's so slow right now.
It's okay.
Did this work?
It worked, but you only got a 6. Okay, so now you're slowed.
Now you're slow.
Yeah. Now everything's all slow. Your speed is halved. Now you can only do it. You have the opposite haste. So let me.
Opposite haste.
Okay, slow bird, and that lasts for 1 minute. After this was Arcturus's turn. Okay, great. So that was the beam. Slow beam flies out and hits you. Ishi, it is your turn.
I can't wait until Malik's done his thing to like do anything. So I guess I just shoot at what's his butt again
Shoot
with
the beholder?
the arrows.
Could you hold until? No, I guess.
No, I
that would-
can't because I'd have to
You
like
can't move and attack,
then-
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of other stuff. So I guess I just shoot at him with the short bow.
Okay.
Twang, 12.
You miss.
The twang. What the fuck?
Wow. All right.
That's
So they just
some-
boom, just bounce off his rocky hide.
Some bad rolls.
Yeah, it was.
And then I'm going to drop the short bow so that
Okay.
I can take my weapon out next turn when I
Okay.
need to fly at this guy and be his
All
ass.
right. Malik, it is your turn.
Okay, I break invisibility by casting Fly on Ishi.
Okay.
I will quick spell it.
Yep.
So I can firebolt as well.
Oh, sorry. For future reference, Bless works for attack rolls as well.
It does.
It does, yeah.
It's all good.
None of those would hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make this attack with disadvantage because I still have fear on it.
Mm-hmm. What are you using?
Firebolt.
Okay.
I miss.
Oof. Yeah, you do. Okay. Is that it?
Action for that. Bonus action for that.
You get your fear save.
I do get my fear save. Was it wisdom? Sorry.
Yes. You're still feared.
11. I'm going to spend lucky because I can't afford to. I just need to
Okay.
I need to knock this guy down, really.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, well.
All right. So it's the beginning of
Look, at least you're getting it out there instead of the disintegration beam, right?
it's the beginning of dude's turn. He drops the grasp on. Oh no! Before the beginning of his turn,
So-
at the end of Malik's turn, he gets
Yeah.
one more eye beam.
Don't you dare.
So he gets a 5. I'm gonna hit Dave with the eye beam because he can see you now.
That's fine.
Con save, please. So this is a black beam. Swings it to you and fires it.
17.
Oh yeah, let's not forget fairy fire when we're firing things.
Yeah.
That's fine. It still would have been the first number.
Yeah,
So it's the
all
10.
of them would have been, yeah. Okay, so you got the save, so you take half damage. You take whatever half that is in necrotic damage.
Okay, 17.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. All right. So on his turn, he drops the eagle, but you have a fly speed, so you don't like plunge to the earth. Yeah, you're flapping your wings very slowly, but you can stay aloft. He gets to decide at the beginning of his turn whether he turns the cone on. So he's going to. So he turns the cone on, and then he's going to move, and then he's going to take his turn. So he's going to move here.
How does this work again?
Okay, so when he turns and his central eye falls on Ishi and Malik, the magic that is currently affecting you is suppressed. So it doesn't go away, it just doesn't affect you now. So Ishi, you can't fly. Your strength drops to normal. Malik, you're not afraid. Bless doesn't work. You can't cast spells as long as you're in the cone. And then he's gonna use his beams. Also, the floor is fine for you as you're there. So. Okay, so let's see. You got a 7, a 4, and a 2. So the 7, he's gonna shoot at the eagle. Can you make a wisdom save, Melvor? And then I'll figure out what to do with the other 2. Okay. So you are you're slow.
Stop letting the robot roll your fucking bless. It's one every time.
So you're
It's gonna roll it either way.
here's the deal. You're slow, you're blessed, but you're asleep. Which I guess means you fall.
Yeah,
And
I
you
Which
think
I
take-
guess means you take damage
Yeah.
and wake up.
Yep. So you fall, you take 14 damage,
oh Jesus.
and you wake up when you hit the floor.
Damn. I also need to now roll the con for fairy fire.
So you're prone. Yeah, roll the con for fairy fire, which is only a DC 10. And you just spiral to the floor, bong, and now you're prone.
Good.
Okay, so you keep the fairy fire up. That's good.
All right, and I take 14 damage.
Yep. I also have a 4 and a 2. So,
No, eagles don't have a lot of health.
Arcturus, can you make a dexterity save? You're restrained, so this is a disadvantage. Okay, so you're now slow.
But I'm slow with a 6.
Yeah, you're slow. Okay.
So what does that do again? My bad.
Your speed is halved. You only get either a bonus action or
Okay.
your other one. Okay, so great. So this is, I gotta start piling in his effects here. Okay, so this turn there was a slow effect for Arcturus, which is added in there, and that will last 10 turns after this. And there is a slow effect for Melivora,
You can save at the end of each of our turns.
which is Melivora, you got slowed in your last turn, so that's at 9. Okay, great. And that's during your turn. Okay, cool. So that was the sleep, the slow, and the he's got one more, which is a 2, which is a let's see. Fuck it, let's hit Arcturus again. Make a con save.
Poor Arcturus.
Is this also a disadvantage or normal?
This is a con save, so you're fine. It's normal. Oh yeah, slow bird was the initiative there for Melivora. Okay, it was just in the wrong place. Okay, all right, you're fine. So you don't get hit by that third beam. All right, Melivora, it is your turn. You are prone and you're slow.
And a bird.
And a bird. You're definitely a bird.
I'm just double checking. I don't know if concentration dropped when she went asleep, but so fair.
Yeah, I think you have to be
Is she still active?
conscious. So he's invisible now. So we'll just say it
Oh,
kicks in at the end of this turn.
Motherfucker!
So I'll drop him to the
I
GM
just
layer.
want to hit him one time. One goddamn time.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so you hear him say in undercommon, like, "Ooh, yeah, there we go. Where's your invisibility now? You can't see me. Oh God, I should shut up."
Yeah, I assume sleep counts as incapacitated.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's not a happy giant eagle. So I think step 1 is to get into the air. Which
So you use half your movement to get
half
up
my movement,
from prone.
half of my movement, or half
Yes,
of my...
yeah, it would be a quarter of whatever your current movement is.
Okay, so I use 20 feet of movement. It's unclear because I have very different speeds if I'm on the ground versus in the air. So
it's half of whatever you'd be using for this turn.
Okay, so
movement.
gets into the air.
Yeah.
And
flap your wings.
then just God, I wish I had blind sight. That would have been next creature. Get something with blind sight.
Turn into a giant mole.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that only matters if they're touching the ground, which they're not. So.
Yeah.
No, that's tremor sense.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Okay. She can't see it. She knows
Everything's
roughly
moving
where it
so
was.
fast.
So
You can take an action or a bonus action.
I don't think she can reach there. So
You can start moving.
and she can't cast spells right now. But she's gonna move, I don't know, 20 feet in a direction that she can go.
Up?
Yeah, we'll just move 20 feet up.
Okay, so you start going up this way because he was 20 feet off the ground last time you saw him.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's Melivora. End of your turn, make a dex save for your slow.
Okay. On the plus side, I'm not at disadvantage anymore.
Okay, so you're not slow.
Not slow.
Things resume normal speed. Arcturus, it is your turn. You are slow and stuck to an orb.
Awesome. I love being stuck to orbs. Okay. If you try and attack something that you don't know where it is, how does that work?
You ping the square you think it's in, and then you roll at disadvantage. And if you're correct and it occupies that square, and you roll high enough to hit its armor class, you hit it.
Okay. Well, I am going to cast Ice Storm over here.
Okay.
Ice
And what's
Storm.
the radius of Ice Storm?
Oh, let me I pull it up.
Yeah,
Sorry. Ice
cool.
Storm is a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay, so it's
And range.
20-foot radius means that it's
40 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so 40, so it's 8 squares. I'm just gonna draw it and then move it. So it's 4, 6, 7. That's 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that, basically.
Yeah, if I could avoid hitting us, that'd be good.
So, you want to put it like there?
Yeah, that looks great.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. So if the beholder's still in that, and then he takes 2d8 bludgeoning, 46 cold
Right, so
damage.
15 and 15, like you wrote it there.
Well,
Okay,
like
and
it's rolled.
it's a dex save.
Dex save.
Okay. DC 14. Okay, so it takes the full damage, so it takes 30.
And then the storm's area of effect is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn, but
Yeah,
it
he can fly. So, I guess it still applies because it's whipping around in the air. Yeah. Okay.
around.
All right. So there's this like storm of ice crystals. There is a section, kind of like here-ish, that the ice storm just doesn't touch. There's a big cutout from it. Okay. All right. Anything else, Arcturus? That's it because you're slowed. You make your slow save.
Yeah. That's dexterity. And am I at disadvantage? Because I'm
yes,
restrained?
you're restrained. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was con. I'm so bad. That was the wrong one.
Roll it again.
1.
Okay, you're still slowed. Okay, Ishi.
I move into.
Oh, did it hit the? Does it hit the orb?
Yes, it did.
Oh, okay.
Chad is saying something about him getting knocked prone, but he can hover, so I don't think that affects him. Anyway, Ishi, it is your turn. Yeah, the orb is it got all like frost and damage. You hear it pinging off of the.
You said this section right here wasn't covered by the storm because of the.
You didn't get a clear look at it, but
It doesn't say anything about being
somewhere in that vicinity.
All right. Well, as soon as I pass out of the anti-magic zone.
Okay, so there you go, right there.
Okay, I jump into the air.
Okay.
That's difficult terrain.
But I'm flying.
No, it doesn't matter. It was for him too. It's a
Okay,
cone
that's
of
fine.
flying shards.
I've got a good flying speed.
Yeah, so you moved 10, 20 feet to get out of the.
10 feet along the ground, up into the air, 1 square.
So you've moved total so far.
But all I want to do is move this 1 square and 10 feet.
But you
up.
also have to move up. So
Yeah,
I'm just judging.
I have
So
60 feet of flying speed.
okay, so but your first ones aren't flying. So it's
sure, but the rest is
20,
right?
30. So it's 1 move. That's a move action because you can't fly until you leave the anti-magic area.
But this isn't difficult terrain.
Yes, it
because
is.
the
Oh no, it's not.
anti-magic
You're right.
zone-
Yes, you're right. It's 10 feet there, and then it's another 10 into the next square. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So and then I fly up 10 feet and move 5 feet that way.
Okay.
Right. And then I swing into the invisible, hoping the beholder is still in the same spot and doesn't have a teleport.
So you flew. You fly up 10 feet and then attack whatever's in the square in front of you.
Yes.
Okay. There's nothing there. I mean, he's not there. Like,
It's fine.
okay.
It's my turn. That's all I got. That's
Okay.
all I have.
Malik, it's your turn.
How far up are you in the air?
10
Ishi
feet.
is 10.
Okay, then I've definitely still got room. I'm in the anti-magic cone. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to make. Well, I walk this way.
Yeah.
Am I still in it?
Yes.
Am I still in it?
No, you are not. And you need to make a dex save to see if you fall when you step out of it.
Nope.
You're totally fine. Yep.
Okay, then I fireball because when you pinged the area, of the ice that wasn't falling. You said here.
Yeah, in that area. Yep.
Okay. I fireball slightly up and to the left of that area so it doesn't hit Ishi.
Ping
I've
the-
No,
got-
that was the
ping-
ice wasn't there because of the anti-magic cone.
Ping the square.
Right.
Ping the square. You want to fire the fireball into?
Yeah.
I think Ishi missed because Ishi was too low. I think it was 20 feet in the air, not 10.
I just remember 10 feet from where I tried to hit him the first time. I didn't.
Okay.
You know.
I'm going to fire it on the square Ishi is, just like directly, like 25 feet above her.
Okay. Sure.
Is that cool?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to cast 4th level fireball.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 38 points of damage unless it makes the DC 16 dex save. Okay, 38.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Sweet.
So it's 36?
38.
38? Okay.
Oh, that doesn't have. Oh, it did have a +5. My mistake. Yeah, 38.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool.
Then I will save wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still fit.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'm gonna roll the d10. I got a 9. Okay. So, Ishi, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Sure thing. Hang on one sec. Bam.
Okay. Cool. This beam does not hit you.
Okay.
You move out of the way. Okay. Great. Okay. So, I am going to move Arcturus. You fall on the floor. So you fall.
I can't take falling damage.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you would take damage, but you don't. Okay. So you
Oh,
fall.
wait, unless this was an anti-magic beam, which is why I fell.
Yes, it is. That's why you fell. So you do take
Okay,
6
sorry.
damage.
Yeah.
And let me. I moved the dude, and now I got to draw.
Bless. I get advantage on concentrate.
Melavora, you turn back into a person.
That's just uncomfortable. So she falls again.
Yeah. So you. Okay, you
I'm
fall.
20 feet in the air,
Yeah.
so I fall.
You take 7 damage.
Oof.
Okay, so I'm just.
And
gonna
that
move-
comes off of Melavora, not off
That's
of.
right.
I'm not slowed anymore either.
You're not
right?
slow. Yep. Okay. Okay, so you fall. And
Ow!
yeah, and let me just check something real quick here. So the orb falls because it was floating with magic. Let's see. Okay, so the orb falls and like lands on the ground, so it takes some damage. And when it hits the floor, cracks spread out throughout the floor and wreck its like slippery quality.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah. So that happens. And then I roll 3d10. And we see what's going on. All right, 9, 2, and 5. Okay, so he's going to focus fire Ishi this time, I think.
Okey-doke.
So dexterity saving throw?
Yup. There you go. Plus a d4, but I don't reckon it's going to matter.
Okay, so this is that green beam he keeps trying to hit you with.
Sure.
This time it hits for 52.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
Okay,
Definitely.
and then a con save.
Okay.
Okay,
18.
so that one's fine. That doesn't affect you. And then 5 is another con save, please.
Sure thing. 25.
Okay. Yeah, the bless is still there. because it's not, the spell is not in the suppressed area. I gotta check if the caster being in the suppressed area suppresses the spell. Because it is important. Areas of magic. Any active spell on the creature?
Who cast the spell on the ball and the slimy floor? Because
The ball,
those
nobody.
were-
They don't have spells cast on them. They're artifacts.
Oh.
Magic items, spells. Any active spell is suppressed while you're in it, but I think it's just... I think the spell exists outside of the suppression field. I think you're fine. I think Bless works outside
Yeah.
that. Okay. All right. So that's his turn. Melivora, it is your turn. You are currently magic suppressed.
Where did those 3 beams come from, Adam? I'm just like. the only
They
thing I can
came
do is
from this area above you.
All right, cool.
Yeah, 'cause-
Okay, so we're gonna find out what happens when I move outside of this anti-magic area, because I don't actually know if I go back into being an eagle or not.
No, you won't.
Oh, and that, hold on, for that save, for that last one, Ishi, you got the con save for the damaging ray, that first con save, but so you take half damage for that one.
Well, okay.
Because it was 9, 2, and 5. The 2 was fine. The 5 is not an all or nothing. It's half as much damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hit me up.
So this is necrotic. It's half of this.
So like 14, looks like.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm still up just.
Okay, now Melvora, sorry, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move out of the, hopefully out of the anti-magic cone. So we'll kind of go.
Yeah. There's no worry about slipping. The floor is cracked and broken now, so that effect doesn't happen anymore.
So if I move this direction, am I still in it?
I mean, move 1 square at a time, and I'll tell you every square you move.
Okay. So this one.
I did not see you move. There you go. Yep, still. Yep.
It's 3.
Now you're out.
Okay. So roughly from the area that the bead came from, I
I
still got fairy
think-
fire.
I think you turn back into an eagle. Let's
Oh yeah, that's a
see.
good question.
Suppresses
Do I turn back
magical
into
It
an
was
eagle?
because it was only suppressed. So yes, you turn back into an eagle. And you're were you slowed before?
I was not.
No,
I had
you were
saved
just
from
yeah,
that.
that's right. You were
saved,
just
yeah,
okay, bam, you're an eagle now. So you step out and then boom, sprout feathers and reform into eagle form.
Okay, so how much of my movement would I have left?
You moved 15 feet, so you have whatever. Take 15 off of whatever your flight movement would be.
Okay. Well, I'll get up in the air and then 15. I still have 80 feet of flying, so that's
How high up do you go?
65.
Okay, so hang on. So you step out. You have your movement rate is 80
it's
flat.
80
or is it-
flying, 10.
Damn. Okay. All right. So you
It's
got
really
60,
bad
you got
when you're on the
65. How
ground.
much of that is going straight up?
I'll go up 20 feet because
Okay.
Ishi's at 10.
Ishi's at 10. Yep.
Okay, so we'll go up 20.
Okay.
And then we'll fly over to like roughly where Ishi is, but
Okay.
kind of
I need you to go square by square for me. Where
Oh,
do you go?
we'll find out. Okay, so up 20. So that's at
Yeah.
35
straight
feet
up
total.
Straight up 20. So that's
Yep.
35 of your movement.
And then we'll go in here. So I'm
Turn into an
in the
eagle and then
difficult-
fly like a lightning bolt. Okay, so now you're in difficult terrain, so that
Yep.
counts as 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
And then move again.
Okay, that's
wait, I
20.
wanted to go- sorry, that was the diagonal. I can move diagonally, right?
Yeah, of course. So that was 20. Okay.
20.
Yeah.
And then 30.
Okay.
And then 40.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. and then
It's still difficult terrain until the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's what we're counting. We're
Okay,
counting
yeah,
10
yeah,
feet for
fine,
every
but
move.
sure.
Yep.
going to try and
You're flying. So Ishi, you hear the flapping of terrible wings behind you as like these ice storms fly around you and this dark shadow like flies past you. Okay.
and then I'm gonna aim for the space in front of me with the multi attack.
Which square?
This one.
Are you over me right now?
No,
Is that-
beside
no?
you.
Well, vaguely.
Oh, no.
I mean, I guess I fill up a 10-foot cube.
She went 10 feet up, and Melavora went.
Melvora's 10 feet above you and over to one
I
side.
can't seem to ping the square. There it is. That one.
You want to take that square? Okay.
Yeah, let's go for it. With the first attack, I guess.
All right.
Can I change?
Yes.
Or do I have to attack the
Yeah,
same
but
square?
I won't tell you if you miss. It's only like if you hit. So I shouldn't have even told Ishi. So take the swing.
Okay. Do I feel anything?
Well, you can go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and you have disadvantage because you shouldn't know if you missed or if he's not there.
Yeah, no, that's true. I don't have the eagle stats. Or how do I get them again?
If you hold shift and double click your token,
Thank you.
and then go to character sheet. Oh, it's pulling up Melavora because I gave that to you. Yeah, I can do it for you.
Okay. You can roll the attack.
No, Character Mancer, stop it. Okay. So this is, you get two, one with the beak and one with the talons. What do you want to do first?
Let's go with the beak first.
Okay. So you beak out into empty space at disadvantage. You do not feel a beholder in that space.
Okay.
Talons in the same place?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Talons in the same place. You still do not feel a beholder in that space. Okay. All right. So, Arcturus, it is your turn. So is it the end of your turn or the beginning of your turn?
I think it's the beginning.
Okay.
Let me check real quick on this icy storm. Okay, until the end of my next turn.
Okay. All right. So this thing is still swirling around. You currently have no magic affecting you.
Oh, and no okay.
You're suppressed. Yeah.
Right. I'm
you can move.
Help! I'm being repressed.
You can move though. Yeah.
I can move, which is crazy. I've never been able to do that in this fight before. Okay. So I'm slow.
Yes, you are.
Which means I have half of my usual speed, right?
You're not slowed. No, you're in the cone. You're not slow. You can move normal.
Okay. So that's 5 feet. Am I still?
Yes. Still suppressed.
10.
Now you're not, and now you're slow.
And now I'm slowed.
Yeah.
So now I get either a bonus action or a full action.
Yes.
Okay. Either a bonus action or a full action. I
Correct.
think so. I'm trying to remember. Ishi, was it I was on a ball. I wouldn't have been able to see where those were coming from. It's fine.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's in these 3 squares somewhere here.
Okay, well, how big is a shatter? It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Yes.
If I center a 10-foot radius sphere, like on this wall, I want to center a 10-foot radius sphere so that it won't hit Ishi or the giant eagle. I want it to be like above
so
Ishi.
10 feet being like 4x4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want it to be above Ishi, not hitting Ishi, but just like barely above Ishi. I'm doing the the caster equivalent of being really good at geometry.
Yeah, it's impossible. But yes, okay. So you click where you want it to go and then tell me how high off the ground you want it to be. Where's the center of this thing?
How high is Ishi right now?
10
feet.
Okay. So I want the bottom of the sphere
I don't need to know the bottom of the sphere. I need to know the center of the sphere.
Okay, then it's 20 feet up.
Off the ground?
Is the center. No, yeah, off the ground. 10 feet up from Ishi's 10 feet is the center of the sphere. So it's like right over Ishi's head is the radius ends, right?
Okay. And
then
where do
10
you want
feet.
it to be?
Melavora, how high up are you?
20 feet.
You're 20 feet.
20
Okay,
feet.
so I
You will
want
definitely hit Melavora if it overlaps Melavora at all.
If you hit me,
Yeah.
you hit me. I mean,
No, I just won't overlap you. I don't need to. I will go one more over. So this, yeah, right there.
So the center of it is here.
Mm-hmm. And it's 20 feet up.
20 feet up. Okay.
And so it goes 30 feet to 10 feet above the floor.
Okay.
This is really hard without a y-axis.
Yeah.
mhm.
So here's a question. You targeted right in front of, like right in the cone, like right in front of the cone. Like it literally would be blowing up right in front of him. So I don't know. It doesn't expand out from there. Like,
Yeah, it's like the area, right?
but I feel like the target point is in an area you can't cast spells into.
Yeah.
So I think
I
the
think-
spell just fizzles.
But I'm not in.
Yeah, but your spell, the point at which you are casting the spell is right in the middle of it's right in front of him. It's the cone. It's in his eye. Like it's literally the origin point of both the cone and, because it's 20 feet up and it's,
I mean, that's valuable information, regardless.
yeah.
I'm just
Well, the cone
like,
expands out in all directions.
because
same
if
time.
I just like, if my bless still works, even if like,
It doesn't work on those of us who are, because I think once you cast it, it's a spell cast on a person. And so the caster no longer matters for bless unless you're maintaining concentration.
I am for bless.
Okay.
So areas of effect, all it says, if the area of a spell or magical effect, such as fireball, can't extend into the sphere, if the sphere overlaps an area, part of the area is suppressed. But you have to pick this is from a point out. And so you hit it right in the, I think I got to go with it. It doesn't. Like you drop it in the front of the cone and it disappears.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because that's like the spell is you pick a point and that's the origin point from the spell. It expands out from there, but it can't because it's inside an anti-magic
So I still
cone.
use the spell slot, or it
Yes.
just I feel
No.
that I can't.
No, you don't. You wouldn't know until you cast it.
Okay. So what's the thing to do the slow?
It is a wisdom
Wisdom?
save.
Yeah,
Let me double check. Let's see. It is slow that you're under, right? Dexterity, but you're not at disadvantage anymore, and you have bless.
Oh, well, sorry, that was an 8.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be
No.
good, and even if I.
No,
No, you're still slowed. Yeah. Okay, so the cloud of disorienting terrain vanishes. At the end of your turn, Arcturus, he gets a beam. We get 6. He is going to target. Who's up next? Ishi.
Yeah.
So Ishi, I need you to make a strength save, which should be easy for you because you have way more strength than it looks like you have.
Okay, then. D4
Yeah, roll that d4.
for 16.
Okay, so you resist. Okay, great. Now it's your turn, Ishi.
I fly 10 feet up from where I am.
So now
I
you're at a
face-
height of 20 feet. Yep.
I face diagonally northwest,
Mm-hmm.
and I smash the shit out of that square.
You're just like,
Goddamn
stop
square.
it striking and just jam it
So
forward as
angry.
hard as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I believe that if I and him are the only two, like, no, that doesn't give me advantage. That's for sneak attacks. 16? 16 good enough?
A 16 is not good enough to hit. No. it
Roll
isn't.
bless in the
Yeah,
attack.
Oh,
don't
that's
forget
true.
to roll your blessing.
Yeah. 20?
Now hold on. You have disadvantage because he's invisible.
You're right. Okay, 17. You're right.
So 17. So you miss. Yeah.
Okay. 19?
19. Yeah, that's a hit even without bless. And you connect. You feel balloony beholder flesh.
I hit him for my minimum damage of 12.
All right. Now you can use a bunch
Then-
of striking. Yeah.
Then I action surge.
Okay. You don't want to use any of your striking dice?
I didn't roll to see how much I got back, so I only have one.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
I don't want to be like, I'm gonna roll it now because I didn't. But
I mean, it would automatically roll. So like,
if you want, if you're
yeah,
giving
go ahead
me
and
permission
now that
to
yeah,
roll
go ahead and do it now. So roll to charge up because it auto recovers some charges.
So that's
Damn.
that's
There you
7
go.
char-
Okay.
You know what? I'll just expend 6 charges right into his face right now.
Yeah. Okay. Do it. So it's 666 of goat explosion.
So that was only one.
That was
My
only
bad.
one. You get five more.
So 24 damage.
Okay,
from
another
the
24. Okay.
and then I'm gonna action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
D4
Okay.
for 18.
Yeah, it's a hit at disadvantage. Yep.
Nice. For 16 damage.
Okay.
And then I swing again.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a D4.
Oh, this bless is huge. Okay.
18.
You hit. Yep.
for 15 damage.
Okay, so the funny thing is, him dying does not turn invisible. You just start swinging at the empty air, and you're just like, just bashing at this thing. You feel it connect. You punch a hole in his hide. There's like a gas bag losing air, like noise, and he like sprays blood all over you. And we don't see him do this, but he just kind of like deflates, and there's like a wet thump, and a pool of blood starts spreading out on the ground over here.
So Ishi's just like panting. She's like, I think
like pats you on the
Wait,
back.
does the
I got it.
slow and the frightened go away?
So he is dead. The slow and the frightened go away. The orb, I gotta check if it jumps back into place. I think permanently deactivated. So the orb just lies there cracked on the floor. And we've only got 5 more minutes before the next stream needs to take over. So good killing, Ishi. Let's do some very quick shout outs.
Let's do it.
Just one and done. All right. Our warrioress of the day, Ishi Snaggletooth. Distracted Elf, where can people find you on the internet when you're not here?
So you can find me at twitch.tv/distractedelf or on Twitter at distractedelf. Also, I have a video game character who is unlockable for this last weekend. Ishi's in Idle Champions, so you should check out Idle Champions and unlock Ishi in it. And for those of you in chat who want more Ishi stuff, here's a code for you that you can use on the Steam version of Idle Champions to unlock a gold Ishi chest. So enjoy that.
So
Swashbuckler Ishi.
Make sure you do that. This weekend, grab your Ishi while you can, because she's awesome, just like in real life.
Yeah.
Stuck to an orb perpetually until the last minute. Arcturus Vuvaxeth, please.
Clutch.
You know, I might have been stuck to an orb, but I was still the most like clutch member of that fight.
I'm impressed at how well you did stuck to an orb.
With that bless me,
that
all
bless
of
was
those hits.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't have been hits. So I'm Blue Jay. You can find me at twitch.tv/BlueJay or on Twitter at BlueJay_712. And if you want to see every role-playing thing I've ever done on the internet, it's at bluejay.tv/portfolio.
Excellent. Fantastic. Our druid guest, who really just got more beholder punishment than maybe you deserve today. Melivore Fargland. Where can people find Random Tuesday on the internet?
You can find me at Random Tuesday on Twitch and Twitter, and variations on the words random and Tuesday in other places, because fuck people taking those first. Or you can find me in my other roleplay homes, Geek Space TV and Roll for It. And I'm really maybe a little sad I'm not a badass eagle statue flipping up the bird.
Hey, there's always one more session. And last but not least, the master of fireballing literally everything, including himself, Malik Algrib. It's Dave. Dave, where can people find you on the internet?
Hey, you can find me at Dave_the_human on Twitter. God, it feels weird to say it on D&D's channel, but you should keep an eye out because we're starting up another Roll20 presents of a different game.
I'm pretty sure you're allowed to say the name of other games here. I think.
Pathfinder
Okay.
2nd. Are we doing character creation next Thursday?
I think the intent is the 6th of September. We're gonna create some new characters. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So even if we weren't supposed to, there you go.
There you go. I think that's the plan. It's not confirmed yet, but you can take the secret first strike at it from here. So yes, thank you so much for coming, everybody. We are the Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation crew. We will soon become the Roll20 Presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist crew. That's going to be happening early September as well. As soon as we have everything ready, we'll get all the announcements going on that. Look at the links down below. That's all the social media stuff. We will be back one more time for Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation. One more. And that's going to be on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. If you can't make it or you miss it, just like everything else, it'll be on our YouTube channel. So definitely check that out. You can find me at Skinny Ghost on Twitter or twitch.tv/AdamKoble. And you should stick around because there's a special interview with Jim Zub and the team behind Rick and Morty versus D&D. So if you like Rick and Morty, you like Dungeons and Dragons, I think there's going to be a Patrick Rothfuss there. So you have to do literally nothing except sit in your chair and keep watching the same stream you're watching now. It's so easy. So do that. We're going to go. We'll see you on Tuesday to see what happens in the very last episode of Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation. Thank you for coming, everybody. Goodbye. This stream is brought to you by Roll20, an easy-to-use virtual tabletop dedicated to making tabletop RPGs accessible to everyone. Join the adventuring party at roll20.net.